Oh, here. I don't know how. I'm gonna get out of here. I can't see. Please don't let me hit nothing, Lord. God, why they make this parking lot so small? When I tell y'all that this place is so busy, the whole parking lot. Look at the entire parking lot full of cars. This is social services. Let me tell you something. I'm pretty sure that it's illegal for me to film in that building. Pretty sure. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. Look at how busy this place is, though. Hold on. Look how packed the parking lot is. I just want to be clear, those are not blacks and whites. Those are immigrants. Look at that parking lot. Something that I've never noticed before that I took note of today was how fancy everybody was dressed. There was one woman that actually had a Marc Jacob, the tote bag, which is it can be $200 to $1,000 depending on which bag you get. There was another woman that was decked out in True Religion jeans and shirt that matched. A $300 outfit in the middle of Department of Social Services. Listen. Hello, hey, I'm trying to keep my composure because I'm pissed. I took pictures of the woman with the Marc Jacobs bag in the middle of social services, but I'm pretty sure that it's because that's the government, honey. That's the government. I'm pretty sure because that's a government building, I'm not supposed to be in there filming. So that's why I didn't, because I'm not trying to go to jail for some bullshit. And they probably don't want me telling the truth either, you know? They don't want it getting out that they disproportionately help more illegal immigrants than North Carolinians. It pisses me off. There are homeless people walking all up and down the road, you know? Like, it's not right. It's not right. Now, this is not all of North Carolina that is behaving this way. This is just my city. This is just my city. I gotta get my GPS up. I'm so hungry. Get over. I can't get over it. God, why is it so hot? Whew. I'm about to die. Seriously. Suffocating. God, I gotta pull over. I mean, I've got on like 4 fucking jackets. Maybe if I didn't have all the shit on. Fuck. It got hot all of a sudden. It says 42. Well, it's about 15 to 20 degrees hotter in here. And then I got all these jackets and shirts on. This one is doubled, so it's 2. 3 damn things. Oh, God. You know, I'm glad that I got that done because I'm going to need that. I already need it. I need it like today. Shit. Oh, my God. Jesus freaking Christ. Look at this. Look at this poor man. Poor guy. Y'all, it breaks my heart. Y'all don't understand. It's literally killing me to see people out here struggling like this. Or hell, he could be on the way to buy drugs for all I know. I just like to have the best faith in people. see the good in them. It just breaks my heart when I see the city. You see a lot more of that around here. People at the lowest of lows, struggling, homeless, on drugs. Hey, y'all. It's cold as balls. Cold as balls. It is. It's 42. I'm probably hot because I'm angry about what I just witnessed. Every time I go in there. Do you know what happens when one community swoops in and starts stealing all the resources from a different community? They starve. They're kicked out of their homes. They're displaced. And that's absolutely took place in Winston-Salem. So if anybody's from the Winston-Salem area and have been through this, please email me. I would love to tell your story, what you're going through financially. I would love to showcase what's happened to you because of illegal immigration. My email is at the top of my page. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 people clearly homeless walking down the street. It's affected, it's affected the black community more than anybody, if we're being honest here. If we're talking about numbers, illegal immigration has hurt the black community disproportionately more than other communities that were lower class and middle class. I mean, they turned the middle class to the lower class. So now we're all damn struggling. There used to be levels to this shit. And they knocked out about 4 of them levels, and now there's the poor and the elites. That's what it feels like anyways. But I couldn't help but to notice how everybody has got on $100 jeans and damn, and they could be like me. That could have been from their lavish life elsewhere. They could be like me. The economy could have hit them so hard. All their nice outfits are from 5 years ago, which is why they all have holes in them. And everything has bleach on it. Maybe I'm wrong. But, the picture that I have with the tote bag, she also has on $80 Crocs. Yeah, there's specific ones. They're camo with camo fluff on the inside. Those are like $100 Crocs. Okay, I don't know the specific. I can go Google it because I had to Google the tote bag. Yes, I was Googling their outfits while I was sitting there. They had on approximately $600 each. It'd be different if it's one luxury item. When you're talking about somebody that is in a pair of Hey Dudes, $100 jeans with a damn Marc Jacobs bag thrown over their shoulder, there's a problem. It pisses me off. I lost 80 fucking pounds last year because I couldn't afford food. And these women are so big. Y'all want me to post a picture? Like, seriously. It makes me sick. It makes me sick. Now, I cut their heads off, and that's another reason I didn't want to film in there, because technically, once again, is that considered a federal building? I don't know. But I'm sure that there's some kind of medical, well, they do get Medicaid, so that's medical information. So that's HIPAA. That would fall under HIPAA law. So I don't know. And that's why I cut their heads off in the picture. But they were both Hispanic or of some other southern nationality. Okay? The majority of people that we see in this area is Venezuelan, Guatemalan, Mexican. Hold on one second. I'm tired. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Imagine not even getting 50 grand a year and trying to figure out how you're going to come up with damn money to eat. And then you go over there and you got to witness damn hundreds of people that are illegals soaking up the resources in your city as you watch black people disproportionately displaced and homeless all around you. I'm sick of it. People get so caught up on the race card. It ain't about race. It's about what's right and what's wrong. Those aren't our citizens. They're not our responsibility. At this point, they're criminals. as I starve. Looking bad, but it was. I don't know, man. All I know is that I ain't got no fucking designer purse. And the purses I do have are knockoffs. Got them at the nail salon for like $30, you know? Back in the day, all of those bags are old. But I know I ain't got no damn purse. No damn mic. And that's another thing. It's one thing to buy a $30 knockoff 4 years ago. It's a whole different thing to spend upwards of $200 on a damn Marc Jacobs tote bag in today's society. Completely different worlds, completely different economies, and completely different purchases. I would feel like a fucking fool if I walked up in there in $600 worth of fucking clothes asking for a handout. I mean, really, even in social services. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Yeah. I don't want to blast people's personal information. Like, I got to thinking about it on my drive, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of private. Yeah, I don't agree with it, but whatever. I really want North Carolinians to see the true side of North Carolina. I think a lot of y'all that know me from this channel and that live in North Carolina, y'all live in more rural areas. Y'all don't understand what's going on in the inner cities. And that shit's spreading like wildfire, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Well, it's going to get nipped in the bud now. Is it nipped in the butt or nipped in the bud? Like nipping a bud off of a plant? Or is it like nipped in the butt, like somebody pinched you in the ass? Nipped in the butt? Anyways, that's being taken care of as we speak. I genuinely don't understand why they would pay $150 billion to bring all these people here. There had to be something more to this, y'all. There had to be something more to this than just votes. In my opinion, this is the biggest act of, what is this? Is this treason? Is that what it would be considered? Whatever it is, it's the biggest act of an administration, I do believe, ever. To forget about your own citizens and bring illegals over the border and house and feed them. I saw that Joe Biden pardoned more people this morning. I think 35 more people he pardoned. Drug offenses, non-violent offenders. Let me make sure I'm on the right track. Well, they'll call me and let me know something, or $1 on it. I need $1 I need to get rid of, and I need to. I guess I could just call and see if it's on or something. I don't know. It's actually not hard to apply for benefits. If you go to a social services office, there'll be somebody there to help you. Now, they ain't the nicest people sometimes. I'm just going to be honest. And if you anything like me, honey, you know, you might face a little bombastic side eye from everybody in the building, but you just fill out your paperwork and you remember that you need that to survive. So fuck them people. Thank you to the people that help you, you know? And fuck anybody that has something to say about it. Because this is your health and well-being and mental health that we're talking about. The past 6 months, 5 months that I haven't had food stamps, it has hurt. It has been so fucking hard. Let's do some basic math. Let's say I would have had that $300 in food stamps, and it's actually $280. Let's say I would have had that approximate $300 in food stamps for the past 5 months that I received a paycheck. That would have been 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. What is that? 18. Did I do that right? Why am I so dumb? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Oh, I did it right. 18. That would be $1,800. I am currently behind technically 2 truck payments now, because it was due on the 7th. I get paid on the 21st, and every month I make my truck payment on the 21st. Now, if I would have had that $1,800, I could have made 2 truck payments, 2 storage payments, and 2 cell phone payments. So because I received 1 check for $1,300, my food stamps were cut off. I no longer received that $300, and I had to use $300 out of my paycheck. Do you see what I'm saying? To cover the food costs. And actually, it's more than that. I probably spend about, I don't know. This is why I'm saving receipts. I just know how much money I have in the bank, and then I know how much is gone. You know what I mean? Hold on one second. Pay for food since I wasn't getting food stamps. Who thinks that anybody, and listen, these numbers are based off of, like, I don't know off of, but who can live off of $1,300 a month? You can't even find an apartment for rent in North Carolina for less than damn $1,000 a month. And actually, it's around $1,300, depending on the area. Even some little backwoods, rural area, they don't have apartments out there. So you're going to have to rent a house. So if you're renting a house, then you're still going to be paying $1,500 for a 1-bedroom, small ass, maybe old little 1940s freaking box house. I mean, I don't understand, man. I really don't. Like, it's impossible. Like, think about people that are on a fixed income. Let's say they get $800 a month from Social Security, and then food stamps gives them $300 because they make less than enough to qualify for food stamps. Sorry. This is a busy ass damn exit. I wish these people would come home. But let's say that his rent is $1,000 a month. So there you go. His Social Security income is not even enough to cover his damn rent. I mean, I just don't understand. So let's say that he goes and gets a part-time job to cover that damn let's say his rent's $1,000 a month. He only gets $900 in Social Security, and he's going to spend every penny, even though he has other expenses. He's going to spend every penny on rent. So he goes and gets a part-time job to supplement income so he can pay his rent. Well, then he gets let's say a $400 check every month from his new job. Well, that $400 plus that $900 that he gets from Social Security, it pushes him over the $1,200 limit. So they snatch his food stamps. Do you understand what I'm saying here? This is how my life has been in limbo for 2 years. I'm explaining it. And y'all have seen it. So, I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. And it sucks. It sucks. And financially, I don't know. Hold on one second. It absolutely sucks. I don't know where I'm going. Where is this taking me? I don't even stress it anymore. I can't, thinking about my truck. I can't do anything about it. I've done everything I can do about it. If God planned for me. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. I haven't had every item, and I'm talking about makeup, a bottle of nail polish. I haven't even had needs that I need to get met in months. Years. I can finally say that. Years. It's been 2 years. So, I've penny pinched as far as I can, to the point that I lost 80 pounds last year. And I was living in a state of mania because I wasn't eating. Because I couldn't afford to eat. So I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing it again. I can't. I'm in a really good place, and I'm going to stay there. And I really don't care if I lose the truck. If I lose the truck, fuck it, I'll move to Bali. I got a passport. I got freedom, I have nothing holding me back. Nothing. If I lose the truck, I'm moving to another country. We'll learn to walk everywhere. I'll buy a bicycle. Fuck, I already got one. I got roller skates too, bitch. Fuck it. I swear to God, Scout's honor. If I lose the truck, we're moving to another country. Agreed? I'm being so fucking I'm literally getting chill bumps right now. I'm literally getting chill bumps right now. Swear to God, if I lose the truck, I'm moving to another country. Word. Watch. Watch. I have no reason to be here. This place is actually holding me back. If I go to another country, I can volunteer all day. All day I can volunteer. Help people. I can help people. I can do what I want. I can help people. They won't even let me volunteer here. I can't even volunteer at the homeless shelter in my town. I can't volunteer for the Red Cross. I can't go out to Western North Carolina and clean up storm damage. That's how they marked me. That's how they marked me. I won't have those problems in another country. I can go work for a ministry. I can go do missionary trips. I won't have to worry about this bullshit. I am so above these restrictions that this country has put on me because of my circumstances. And they've done it since I was a child. I swear to God, I'm going to another country. You got my word. I've been talking about it for 2 years, trying to figure out how I would take my truck there. And that's what's holding me back, this motherfucking truck. Thousands of dollars a month. I have no financial luxuries. I can't even go buy myself a $7 tube of mascara because every penny goes into my gas tank. I had just enough gas to get to social services to apply for food stamps and just enough to get back. And I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, I do everything that I can. I stayed up last night posting shit online, hoping that somebody would buy something. And he did. He got that phone. That's not something I was really willing to part with because of the stuff that's on it. I can't get that back. But it's gone. I got my tags paid for. I've spent almost $1,000 in the past 2 weeks maintenance on this vehicle. Almost $500 just for that headlight. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of being somewhere where I can't volunteer, where I can't help people. That's all I want to do. I want to be feeding people. I want to be fucking helping. And they won't let you because you're a 3-time felon 20 years ago. That was the first thing they told me. I applied to so many places in Western North Carolina when I went, and they wouldn't let me fucking volunteer. Even the Red Cross, you know? So maybe that's what I need to do. Shit, and I can do. I can't take my classes overseas. But if I lose the truck, then that's a sign from God that I need to give up on those fucking courses and move to another country. That's how I see it. Because it's not working for me here. Oh, and that's right. They hate Christians and whites in this country now, too. I don't think that's really a problem in some countries. Especially third world countries that are looking for fucking help. They don't care who you are. If God sent you, God sent you. Angry because I've never had a friend in my life that said that they would literally devote every minute of their day to helping other people. But yet I want to, and I don't have that opportunity. And I would. Tell me where to go. Specifically a Christian-based program overseas. I've looked into a few. You have to fill out an application, and those programs won't accept me. But what I can do is go by myself, you know, and join a program when I get there. A lot of those programs that they have online for American citizens to go and volunteer, those are money-based programs. You should not be paying to go help people. That is the fucking stupidest shit I've ever... Yes, listen to what I'm telling you. Americans pay thousands of dollars to go to third world countries to volunteer and help people. But they pay a service. It's like a third-party service to get them there. Even charity, I guess, is profitable nowadays in scams, right? So stupid. So stupid. Why would I pay you, a charity, a non-profit, $3,000 to bring me to freaking the Philippines to freaking, like, this country is so ass backwards, y'all. It's supposed to be a non-profit. What did I miss? You can't just volunteer your time no more. They got a waiting list. You gotta pay to go volunteer. It's the stupidest shit. Think I'm joking? Go look into it. I already have several times. And most of the companies that are listed online, that's how they work. You gotta pay to go volunteer. Bitch, this ain't temporary. I'm trying to move and do it every day for the rest of my life. What are you talking about right now? This ain't no missionary trip. You know what I mean? That's the difference. That's the difference. I ain't trying to do it just to go post pictures on fucking Instagram. But that's exactly why they do it. Maybe not all of them. But, it's a vacation for them. They set them up real nice. It's just morally wrong. But yeah, I could teach English in another country. That's something that I can definitely do. Fuck it if I lose it. Let's go. Maybe that's what God is calling me towards, because I am in over my head, and I have been for 2 years, and I'm tired. I'm so fucking tired. I'm tired of talking to people on the phone. I'm tired of filling out job applications. I'm tired of doing fucking interviews. So they got a golf place that's popping up, and I applied, and they told me no. That was this week. What else did I apply for? 3 construction companies, they all told me no. Who else? Y'all, I don't remember. I'd have to look at my email or my call log. It was something that was pretty good too, and I can't remember the one I'm trying to put my finger on. Oh, it was a landscaping job. It was a groundskeeper job for an elderly rest home. And they told me that they couldn't hire me because they have old people there. Because they have, like, I guess because people pay to put people there. I don't know. Sense. But it's just like, damn, dude, that was in Florida. I was really wanting that. It's a huge property too. I went to school for horticulture. I did not finish my degree, but that's, when it comes to school, they still take that into account though, surprisingly, because I've gotten other horticulture positions with that information. And when it comes to cutting grass, it's not like you need a whole horticulture degree to do that, and that's what it would have been, groundskeeping. So I don't know. I don't think I had enough experience, but also she said that my felonies. My pay doubles if I get hired in Florida. I don't know. But also, other states have higher minimum wages than North Carolina. It's only like $7 here. And you only are going to get like $5 after taxes, maybe $6. $6 an hour, and I've already done the math. Even at $7 a week, 40 hours a week, that's only $280 a week. That wouldn't even cover my gas to get to work and home. People just don't understand. And that grill, Smith's Grill up the road, they might get 10 customers all morning, and then they close at lunchtime. They're not open for lunch. They're open for breakfast sandwiches. That's it. That is a mom and pop's restaurant. Those women have been running that place since Jesus' boy. They ain't looking to hire nobody, and they don't want to hire nobody because they don't like outsiders. Y'all were in there telling me, somebody was in there telling me, ask them for a job. People are literal idiots. They're literal idiots. bruh, how much you think I'm gonna make there? Because they only gonna pay me $2 an hour because that's state law. So I'm gonna make $2 an hour, and I'm gonna have to share tips with 3 women that only make $1 per customer after 10 customers. So we walking away with $3.30 something a piece and $2 an hour. You go work there. Since you so smart, I bet you'll make a ton. Lord have mercy. If each customer comes in and tips $1 for each biscuit they get, and there's only 10 customers, that's $10 between 3 people. That $3 won't even cover the damn gallon of gas that it takes to get over there. And actually, it would take me a 20-minute drive over there and a 20-minute drive back. So, and actually from the park, an hour. Them people don't like outsiders. All of them people that work in there are family. And they've kept it that way intentionally. A lot of these places around here, they hire their own family. I don't know what to get to eat. There ain't nothing out here. I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. Why does it look like snow? Why is it when you don't try that people want to wipe your ass for you, but when you do try, nobody's there for you? It's so ass backwards. It's the same thing with illegal immigration. That is the literal system that we have with illegal immigration. But the same thing goes for people who are homeless. Absolutely. I'm honestly tired of the food here. Being in this food desert, not having options, wanting to be in warmer climates so I can cook for myself. That's another issue that I've financially ran into. My stove won't work. I have to eat out. It sucks. It sucks. Y'all know I hate processed food. It makes you feel like shit. That's part of the reason I didn't get breakfast this morning, because what am I going to eat? A biscuit? No, absolutely not. Not this morning. I am biscuit out. I'm sweeted out. I don't want no sweets. I don't want a biscuit. How long ago? 2020? 2021? Yeah, that's around the time my life started falling apart financially. That's when I realized all my money was gone. My life savings. Yeah, that's when it started falling apart. That's when I lost my doctor. I was having to pay $500 a month to get my Suboxone because I didn't qualify for Medicaid. I remember now. Yep. That's when I got clean and shit started going south. They put me on Suboxone. And I actually don't like to eat at places like that. I didn't even want to eat there. The guy that I was with wanted to eat there. He knew it was my favorite, and he forced me to go there. I'm a penny pincher, even when I date somebody, honey. We are not. Why are you at Publix? I will get so mad. Don't tell me you're at Publix or Whole Foods. We're going to have an argument, because you should have been at Walmart. Why? And I feel, that's a big problem back in the day, and I'm glad I broke that. I broke that because of COVID. I also broke that one clean because I took a step, and I'm glad I did it at the right time, or I wouldn't have made it this far. I'm glad that I did it at the right time, because I wouldn't have been able to survive this far. That was 2020. It's crazy. And then to find out all the conspiracies are true, they're not conspiracies. That's even wilder. It's going to be like 3 people. Like my doctor's appointment, my therapy appointment, or like a doctor. Will say when it comes to mental health services, Carolina has paid for that. So if you want therapy, you can get it for free if you're indigent like me. Decade. Almost a decade, not quite. Probably. I was with Greg for like 6 years. He retired, what, like a year and a half ago, a year ago? Close. Five, 3 months ago. After 3 months ago. After they cut him off. Off. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm dollars for months. Okay. Because I don't get to a place where I can financially afford to feed myself and pay my bills, and I don't care. This is part of the reason I ain't got time for nobody, because I'm focused, honey. I have to be open for me, yeah. People say they are. A lot of the time it doesn't feel like that, though. Sometimes I feel like people are trying to start drama and stir the pot, you know? Makes me remember why I don't socialize a lot. I have real problems. My insurance is about to be cut off. The amount of people that come to YouTube and start drama is unbelievable, and it's adults. It's adults that behave that way. Don't you love these drives? There's no other way to do it. This is where I gotta be. I have no choice in the matter. I have no choice. This is why I don't live here, though, you know, full time. This is why I kind of bounce around, because I do live out of my car, and Stokes County and Rockingham County won't allow me to live there. Winston-Salem won't allow me to live there. So I have to go other places to find comfort, because they don't want van lifers living here, and I'm homeless. It's just easier in other cities. Even Charlotte, like, there's parks there. You can go shower. Everything's so spread out here. And that woman that was in there that had on that tote bag, she had on enough for me to pay off this truck. Enough gold for me to pay off this truck. Every bit of $15,000 worth of gold jewelry all over her. Her and the girl she was with. Ain't that lovely? As I've had to pawn my necklace just to get food. Makes me sick. Been in Walmart, and since the last time we went Walmart, how many videos of that was that? Not once. Ain't been to a dollar store, ain't been nowhere. All I've been doing is worried about school and food stamps and getting these resources together so that I can try to keep my head afloat. Those job interviews on Monday are in other states. Thank God. One is in Alabama, and the other one I think is in Florida or Georgia. Now I gotta find something to eat, check my email. I've got something I need to switch around for school. I need to post these other pictures to the app I'm using to sell stuff and answer that because people text you asking about their questions, so when you don't answer them back immediately, and it's like, dude, sorry, like, I can't always be with my computer open on Wi-Fi, sorry. I had one girl that was interested in one of those rugs that I got in storage, right? And she texted me about it. I told her how much it was or whatever. I told her it needed to be cleaned, probably with a carpet cleaner. And she's like, can I come Sunday or whatever? And I'm like, yeah, you'll have to meet me at my storage facility, blah, 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 blah. And the reason I want her to meet me there is because there's cameras. And it's a gated facility, so I can meet her right there. Anyways, because I'm not taking it to her. I'm not wasting my gas. It wouldn't be profitable if I do that. I would have to drive an hour to Greensboro. Everybody's like, sell shit out of your storage. Okay, yeah. But if I'm selling a $20 item and I have to drive 60 miles, 30 there and 30 back to deliver that item, it's not worth selling. So I told her, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Well, then she texts me back, and she sends me, like, a text message, and then, like, 7 minutes later, another one, and then, like, 10 minutes later, another one. And I didn't respond because I was asleep. And just like that crazy guy that I thought was trying to, like, hunt me down off the internet, she sent, like, 5 or 6 other messages, pretty much, like, being a bitch, cussing me out. I'm like, sorry, girl, I go to bed when the sun goes down. Usually, it was like 11, like, the last time I talked to you, I figured we would reconvene in the morning. Now I'm like, damn, was that? You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I don't know. But one thing I do know is these scam artists be out here, honey. Scammers, they're all scammers. Ugh. And so I replied, I'm such a bitch. I said, so she sent me all these messages and she's like cussing me out essentially. I said, so does that mean you don't want the rug? ? No, she did not, in fact, want the rug. But, I'm a condescending bitch. So I said, so does that mean you don't want the rug? ? With the crazy eyes looking side to side. Screw you, lady. Oh, Lord. And I was going to give her a good damn deal on it, too. $30. Like, come on, man. You know how expensive rugs are? They're expensive. That blue one that's in there, that's the one that she wanted. It's a nice rug. The brown one with the flowers I want to keep, because that's an aerial rug. And I've had that for 15 years. And it has sentimental value. It came out of the house that I owned with my kiddo. So, I don't know. Selling stuff is not as easy as y'all think it is. Dealing with these people out here and their problems. I'll never forget, I sold this wood stove this one time, and this lady showed up, and it was the craziest interaction. She was definitely on something, and like, she had this guy with her that was trying to get this stove out, and I had to help him move it. And it was like an old cast iron stove, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what those things are made out of, but it looks like cast iron. Love that stove, by the way. But I sold the tiny house and sold the stove, and she come and got it, and it was a headache. I'm always weary about doing that stuff online when it comes to meeting people off the internet. I don't know why everybody is so comfortable with that. What is wrong with them? What is wrong with them? I don't care that you've got this parasocial relationship in your head. You don't know me. Ugh, creeps. I'm trying to hunt you down off the internet and shit. People are just too comfortable nowadays. There's killers out here. Approximately like 12 or something active serial killers currently in the United States. Not to mention the perverts. Lord. There's drug addicts and damn perverts and serial killers. Why are people so enthusiastically lining up to meet people off the damn internet? Call me crazy. I just don't think it's safe. Why are you going to go out there and put yourself in that situation? It's so unsafe. I don't even do dating apps because of that. You know what I mean? I done learned the hard way. I will never forget. What was that? 3-4 years ago, I met this guy for a date at a coffee shop. And first of all, I didn't even see him pull up. It was weird. He just showed up on foot. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, maybe he like... Listen, I try to have... But... Listen. You get to a certain age and certain things are absolutely important. Okay? He shows up and I'm like, where's your car? And he's like, oh, I parked in the back parking lot. First red flag, he's bold-faced lying. I had no clue. Then, when we go to leave after a coffee, he wants to walk me to my car, and he keeps trying to pressure me to kiss him. That was the second red flag. Oh, the third red flag was that he couldn't hold a conversation in the coffee shop. Then, I'm like, no. I'm like, I don't know you. I don't kiss people like that. Like, And, then I remember I unlocked my door to climb in, and he's looking through my truck. Like, looking through everything. And he's like, so this is your car? It's not your boyfriend's? I bucked him so fast. I probably should have sent in a tip to the FBI because he was creepy. He absolutely didn't have a car, you know, which is fine, whatever. You ain't driving mine, though. You better figure out, I hope you got a plan to get one if you need one. Because I don't do ride shares, honey. I'm not an Uber. And I'll be damned if you driving my whip. You know what I mean? I done learned the hard way. I don't even know how many cars I've had stolen. Well, if we're talking about certified police reports, one that was stolen and ran through a condo. So, you know, I've learned my lesson. I respect my shit. But, it was crazy, dude. It was crazy. And, you know, it was completely opposite of who he tried to portray himself initially. And that's why it's so important to date and court people rather than just jump in the sack with them. Yeah, that shit was wild. The whole looking through my car. And he even, like, did the whole in the back window as he's standing at the driver's side. He did the whole... I said, oh, my God. I said, I've got to get the fuck out of here. I was already on that path. We actually bought a coffee, had not even a 20-minute conversation, and I said, I got to go. I got to go. And you know what? You know when that was? I was working at the Billards then in Jacksonville, so that would have been year before last, and it would have been in like, it would have been at the end of like 22, or at the beginning of 23. And when I first moved there, I was like, oh, let's go on some dates. Bad idea. Horrible idea. You know, in those dating apps, I don't even make it through a 30-minute conversation with somebody before I'm just like, no. But it's not them. It's not their fault. It's just that I'm old-fashioned and you're going to respect me. And if you're, you know, if you pop into my inbox and you're like, hey, you're pretty, I'm like, thanks, you're handsome too. How are you today? Like, but when that conversation switches and he hits me with the, I'd be doing better if I was under you. Oh, absolutely not. Block. Block. Throw the whole damn phone. Where's my kerosene and lighter? Let's just set it on fire. Absolutely not. And I understand that that's how they're set up and that's the culture today, but that's not the woman that I am. Absolutely not. I can get sex from any man. You know what I mean? It's not what I'm looking for, honey. Not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a brain. Where is Pinky in the brain? I'm Pinky. I just need the brain, you know? Where is my brain? So funny. You know, and a lot of them people, specifically men and women, but a lot of them men are fucking married, bruh. Married. Do you hear me? Married. I would be willing to bet that a good portion, like 1 out of 4, like 25% of Tinder. What's Tinder? What are the things? Tinder, Brooke. I was about to say OnlyFans. That's not a dating app. I mean, it's a damn escort app. Not officially, allegedly, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Y'all. Okay, Cupid. That's a dating app. Well, I guess I'm kind of glad I forgot about them. Match.com, Christian Mingle, farmers only. Yeah, anyways, I would be willing to bet that around 25% of their people that have an account are married or in a relationship at the very least. I would be willing to bet 25%, and probably more than that when you think about how people damn are in full-blown relationships and they got all these damn dating apps and their damn secret calculator. Like, I came for food, but I'm not buying food because I'm so stressed. I have no vape juice and my head is killing me from that vape, and I can't think. I'm not going to be able to even work if I keep smoking that. And if I don't smoke, then I might murder somebody. So, what do you think we should do? You think we should get vape pods or food or vape pods? Listen, you do what you can when you can, and you don't press your luck unless you got bond money. I would love to quit smoking. I already got the lozenges ordered. I got patches ordered. North Carolina has a free quit smoking website. You go to 1-800-QUIT-NOW, North Carolina, whatever, and you can order that shit. It's on the way to my my post office box, my P.O. box. So, you know, baby steps. But one thing I'm not going to do today is push my luck and get all upset because I don't have vape juice. So I'm going to get vape juice somehow. Oh my God, you guys, did I put that fucking, oh, there it is. So I got my Venmo listed. I haven't used this. I'm going to see if I can use this. I don't know if I can use this. There's exactly $40 on the card. So what I might have to do is pay $40 on the card and then pay some cash. I don't know who that money came from, but it's been sitting there since like last year sometime. Thank you to the person so much that whoever sent me, it was only one person. So if you sent me money through Venmo, that was you. Thank you. And I actually checked the account last night and noticed that there was $40 in there. So thank you so much. Yeah. Let's go over here and get this shit done. I look a hot mess, y'all. I don't even match or nothing. I look crazy. I just threw something on and got the heck up out of there because I had so much to do today. Hey, how you doing? Good. I'm going to do your special with the Views Pod. The golden tobacco. Well, that's chipped. It scans. I just bring y'all both of them. That scans too.
And which one is it?
The Views Pod's back there. The yellow package. I think it's classic tobacco. Or yeah, the yellow package.
And which number?
I'm going to get a 5% 4-pack, 2 of them. Because I think y'all got a special.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. one's chipped.
Do you have a phone number with you?
Yes. All right, now I'm gonna pay like $40 on the card and then some cash. Thank you. All right, and there's that.
It said to do your chip again.
Okay.
Take it out.
Okay. Might need to slide it. Thank you. I'm sorry about that.
Your PIN number.
Oh, Lord.
Just hit the red key if you do not know it.
Oh, Lord. Thank God. I ain't used that card since I got it, I don't think. I didn't know my PIN word, y'all. I got it, though. Thank you. You have a great one. God, I'm holding up the line. It's complex. The card wouldn't work. Where is my... Lord have mercy. First of all... Sorry. Ship stuff. I don't know how to ship stuff, and that's so expensive. I don't know. Like, I mean, I can try, but I don't think it's going to be as cheap as y'all think it is. The way that they weigh packages and stuff, that can get expensive. Don't they do it by the pound? I don't know. I could be wrong, but you know, and I have to take into account the gas, you know, to get to the post office, to get to the storage facility, to get back to the post office, to get back to the storage facility. I don't know, man. I don't know. I know they got them damn online, the personal shoppers now. I've watched a couple videos about them damn disgusting ass people. They use it as a business, but what they do is they upcharge so much. They're really scamming the customers that they're selling products to online. They're personal shoppers is what their name is, and they go around to places like Marshall's, Ross's, and they fill up a buggy and they take a list of priced items, and like people on live can point it out and say, ooh, I want that, and then they'll ship it to you. But we're talking about a coffee cup, bruh. We're talking about a coffee cup that the cup might be $12 in Ross's, but that cup is going to cost you $45. Call me crazy. I just feel like that's a little much, bruh. It might be like $40, 12 plus the 15, because she charges a fee. They charge a fee. So to even buy something, you got to become a member. You got to pay for a member. You got to pay to be a member. Then you got to pay. Y'all, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm not a scammer. I don't do shit like that, okay? Like, I'm not upcharging people for something. If people want to donate to me, great. But, like, I can't. I got real shit going on. I don't even have time to think about that. You know what I mean? I ain't even got time to think about that. That's something you do when you got a drug problem, not when you're trying to fucking think about the future. In my opinion, that's what they look like when they're running around personally shopping and charging damn $60 for a damn coffee cup. Damn pajama pants, $20 in the store. What are you waiting on, girl? I'm waiting on you. I've got to wait on you. You have the right of way. You were there. What a dumb bitch. What a fucking dumb bitch. You're a dumb bitch. Sure did. Looked her right in the fucking face and told her. Because I'm sick of it. If you're that dumb, you don't know that you have the right of way at a motherfucking stop sign, please stay off the goddamn road. Excuse me, Lord. I'm so sorry. I'm trying. But you put these idiots in my way, Lord, and I don't know how to handle them. She's literally holding me up. I have shit to do. Sitting at a fucking two-way stop waiting for her to go because she was there when I got there. That means that she gets to go first. If anybody wants to open a driving school, I think I could teach people to drive without getting angry. I really do. Especially if I was making enough money. I'm telling you, my patience level goes up when them paychecks go up. You know what I mean? It sure does. It's like how much patience you got, how much money you got. Lord have mercy. She was probably about 20 years old, looking all around the world, but paying attention to the fact that every car had done went, and I'm sitting there waiting on her. I'm not joking. She was at the stoplight doing this. Stop sign. Lord have mercy. Help me. All right, I need to go into my email for school. I've got to switch something around on my FAFSA because I fucked up. It ain't nothing major. I need to pick out more schools. They want me to pick out more schools. And I said, but I already know what school I'm going to. They're like, yeah, but you have to have at least this many. I'm like, you. I woke up without a vape. The vape that I had, it was burnt. If you know, you know. That wasn't a vape. I know smoke was coming out of it, but it's not the same. It tastes burnt and gives you a headache. Where is this? $65,000 a year, bar manager needed. Tampa, Florida. Y'all hear this? Yo, people are fighting. Poor girl. She just quit. Did y'all see that? Can y'all hear that? She's cussing. She said, I fucked this fucking McDonald's. I fucking quit. She's like, want to fuck my name up. Girl, good for you, Ma. You are beautiful. You are smart. Don't let people treat you like that. Get the fuck out of there and you'll find work, girl. Just don't become a felon. Don't become a felon, babe. Be careful who you hang around. And be careful of who offers you money and drugs. They're not your friend. Anybody that would ever give you drugs is not your friend. So, damn, I feel, oh, she peeled the fuck out of here. I heard somebody yelling, and there's a manager out here. Both managers. Wow, listen. I'm profiling. I'm just going to mind my business before I say some shit that gets me canceled. You notice things in life. You just notice things. All right. Media product sales, Tampa, 65 to 100,000 a year. I'm more than qualified. Yeah, but these kind of jobs are so hard to come by. I've applied to so many of these. Here it is. Oh, sorry. Media product sales, Tampa, Florida. One click apply. Boom. And my application just went in. Love that for me. We'll see. I mean, that would be a dream job, you guys. I don't even know what all that job entails. I just know that they do this based off of your credentials, based off of your education, based off of your experience. You can go on ZipRecruiter, Snag a Job, Indeed, Glassdoor. Those are both 4 of the sites that I've used exclusively for over a year. And as you can see, I just applied to that job. I'll never hear anything back. Listen, I'm not saying that to be a negative Nancy. I'm just telling you I've done 10,000 of those. Let's go back to my email and see what other offers we have. And this is, let me show you. This is how easy it is. Let me just make sure my personal email, I've already shown it anyways. This is how easy it is. So they send you an email and it'll say, da 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 da. You click on it. It takes you to it, and then you click one apply. And I've already applied. And that's how easy it is to do 10,000 job applications in 18 months. But I digress. Let's see what else is on here. Because I do anywhere. Last night I sat down and did 20 of them. Before bed when I was about to go meet that kid to sell that cell phone. I mean, if I got a good 30 minutes to an hour, I can probably knock out 20 to 30 of them. You can probably get them. You can do 1 to 2. And you know, that's the thing though. You want to read the fine print on what's posted. So if you take that into account, I mean, if you were to just go through and look at every email and just hit apply, you could probably knock out 20 to 30 in an hour. So now I'm going to switch over to, that was ZipRecruiter. I'm looking for Unique Industries has distribution center job in Blairs, Virginia. I can't live in Virginia. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I don't even know where that come from. So Indeed. I haven't had a listen. I'm not a huge fan of Indeed. I would rather go to Snag a Job or, well, I do like that Indeed has the one-step apply, just like, my brain is farting, y'all. Just like ZipRecruiter. They do have the one-step apply, and I do like that. I'm going to go see what's on ZipRecruiter. Since that bar's all. Salesman, sales operation manager. Terminex. One-click apply. Small business consultant, sales. I don't, you know, I've never worked in sales. Now, if we were talking about food sales, wine sales, and beer sales, oh honey, oh honey, I am a bar's dream when it comes to sales. But if we're talking about medical supply sales, consulting, stuff like that, I have no experience. And also, this looks like some kind of, it says sales manager trainee. So does that mean y'all gonna pay me for training? Because I'll step into a new position if you're going to pay to train me, honey. Because those are skills I can take to another job when I'm done with you if you piss me off. And I'm joking. But, I mean, I'm being for real at the same time. So you got to take that into consideration when you're looking at these jobs. If they're going to pay to train you, it might be worth it. Dental. So, and another thing. Another good way if you're a felon to be able to determine if they would even hire you is whether or not they offer medical insurance, dental, vision, paid leave, and those types of benefits. If they offer those, you have a less likely chance of being hired as a felon, unfortunately. Companies that have financial means to provide those things for their employees tend not to hire people that are felons. And that's not always a reason that I won't fill out the account executive. Bitch, I can't even do my own accounting. Yeah, it's not always a deal breaker. I apply to a lot of jobs that have that listed in hopes of hearing back and getting a job, because that would be phenomenal. I need those things. Hold on. Here's one in sportswear. AVID Sportswear, Tampa, Florida. Join Avid Sportswear and be part of a dynamic team crafting premium gear for passionate adventurers and enthusiasts. I am applying, honey. Oh, it says not a match. Why y'all do me like that? Look, right here it says not a match. Don't even waste your time. You don't have the experience. You don't have the education. Don't waste your time. And actually, I'm just going to apply because Oh, Lord. See? Look, this one you can't do that with. You got to have an associate's to go there. So, this is great for me to explain this because if something happens and you don't qualify, even trying to apply, watch. I go to apply and it wants me to answer questions. And so I don't have an associate, so I don't qualify. So it was right in its assessment. So that's the great thing about setting this up, because you can upload your resume, you can have your job experience, and you can also have all of your experience and education on there, and it will vet through and push all of the stuff you don't qualify to the side. So everything I'm applying for, I qualify for. Project manager, what is that? I can't do that. But if they were looking for help, I could be a helper. And shit, they make $25 an hour in Charlotte now. Alright, okay, this is giving me a headache. Probably because I haven't eaten. I need to just bite the bullet and find something. It just stresses me out. You know? I'm going to switch over to... Oh, I need to go to FASBA. Shit. I almost forgot. Y'all. Y'all know how I told you the other day that people were, some of my stalkers on the internet were creating fake, they were sending fake partnership emails to me saying that certain companies wanted to partner with me. They were pretending like they were other companies, and it's just internet stalkers trying to get a response. Well, now guess who texted me this morning? Lay's potato chips. Y'all, let me show you this shit. Ready to create something special? Team Lay's. At Lay's, we're continuously seeking forward-thinking just like us, who yearn for fresh accomplishments. We see you as a renowned creator on YouTube, and your uncommon style can be a source of inspiration for many others. Why partner with Lay's? So this is supposed to be a partner. Lay's wants to collaborate with me. I'm here to tell you that this is fake. This is absolutely fake. I've had several of these in recent weeks. Now, I have had one brand opportunity, but I did not take it because contract purposes. I'm not signing shit. I don't make those kinds of mistakes anymore. And I mean the opposite. Because what happened to me, how my money and property got stole, was because I didn't have the proper paperwork. If I would have got somebody to sign more paperwork, I wouldn't be in this predicament. So I learned from that. And I'm not signing anything stating that I got to create, listen, until I see the money, I can't talk to you, honey. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. This ain't no fucking Lay's. It's just funny. So whoever's doing this, please continue. Because it's comical. That's why I died out laughing. I said, Lay's potato chips does not know who the fuck I am. Stop trying to flatter me. Stop trying to flatter me. That's so funny. So for instance, one of the first ones I got, this person said, hello, I'm the CEO. That's how I knew that it was a lie, because no CEO of this first of all, this is a technology company for gamers. So no CEO is going to be sending me a personal email. So I went and I got with the media relations of that actual company, and I texted her. I said, hey, is this you? Because this looks strange. Can you please tell me if this is from your company? So, you know, hold on, this camera's dirty. And she'll get back to me. They have people that'll handle that, you know, and it's crazy. Oh, Lord. Y'all can't, I understand that a lot of y'all can't see these fake. I know immediately which of these accounts have been made just to come and troll. Immediately. I'm not dealing with it because I don't have to. All right, let's see here. So I changed my FAFSA form. I added more colleges, even though I know where I'm going. The only thing going on in the news is everybody's losing their mind over TikTok. Literally every single article in the breaking news section is TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. I mean, Lord, I just changed the subject to Trump and it's still TikTok. Oh, Lord. Breaking news, Trump. TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. I mean, it really shows where we're at as a country. Well, not where we're at, because we're smarter than that. Yeah, we'd never panic over TikTok being shut down. But it really shows where the rest of society is when that is the biggest concern in the news right now, when we have people literally starving and dying all over the world. Everybody's concerned about TikTok. And people wonder why this country looks like this. Gee, I wonder why. Priorities. Oh, Lord. All right, I got that done. Now what do I need to do? I probably need to eat. And I'm wondering if I should put $5 in. Hold on. Nope. I'm like 20 miles till empty. I gotta go back over here and get a gallon or two of gas. It is fine. Yo, I saw this cute little car on the road this morning. Speak of the devil. It's telling me, bitch, you out of gas. I'm thirsty. That's Betty telling me she's thirsty. Oh, God, I had somebody just hit me. Oh, my God, almost hit me. He almost backed into me. It's fine. He saw me. He stopped. But he sure was. Grandpa behind the wheel of a Dodge. Lord, have mercy. My head. Y'all, I'm going to get to where I don't know what to do about the damn YouTube live thing. You know, the trolls and stuff. I mean, here's the thing. If I just ignore it and don't block them, then all of my regular followers get shit on. And then if I block the rude comments so that my regular followers can chat amongst themselves, then I get accused of deleting comments that I don't agree with. You know, it's like I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. Ain't got nothing to be doing about agreeing. It's about the respect. Y'all be coming to this channel talking about damn all kinds of sexual shit and all kinds of stuff. Like, and then you're like, oh, she's mean. She blocked me. You son of a bitch. You said you wanted to damn do something dirty to me. Of course you got blocked, you pervert. Oh my God, this place is so fucking busy. Sorry, Lord. Oh, and somebody just pulled in there. All right, you know what? We're just gonna pull up and be patient. Let me look at my thing. Hold on a second. Like, that's another thing. Y'all be like, y'all say something like I don't see it. I see it. If I responded to every single comment, I would spend the whole day just responding to comments. Lord. Like, I can't respond to every single one, you know? And then y'all flood the chat. Not y'all. I'm trying to work on that. Trolls flood the chat. And they'll have like 6 freaking messages. And they just keep going and keep going. You have to block people at that point because they're so ignorant. They don't realize that other people are not able to comment. Or they do realize and they're doing it to troll, which is why I block them. If you got a problem with the way I use my block button, then be a decent person and come over here and do it for me. See, that's the problem, though. I can't trust no fucking body. That's the problem. I should be able to have a damn, what did they call it, a moderator. But no, I can't do that. They can steal your fucking channel that way. Did you know that? They sure can. They sure can. They'll have just enough information. But nobody thinks about that. Everybody just gets mad at me. Even though I'm doing the best I can. I can't control other people. And you would think that people would go like, you think people would get mad at other people stealing their information, like they're impersonating them. That shit was wild. It still is. And I can't do nothing about it. I go to YouTube, give them an email, file a complaint, and it goes nowhere. Yes, mods can steal your channel. They'll have just enough information. And then you're dealing with somebody that's in your they would be in your close inner circle. Hell no. I've done lost everything. I lost $250,000 worth of assets. You think I'm gonna fucking risk this? I already learned my lesson, and that's why I don't deal with people like I used to. I think everybody gets there eventually. I hope they do. I just wish I would have realized in my 20s I ain't got no friends. You know what I mean? $279. Michael, thank you so much. And I did not get my nails done. I painted these. And actually, what I did was I put fingernail polish remover in this little old-ass bottle of red that I found in storage when I went over there. It's a pretty color. Look how pretty this is. I love this color. It comes from the Dollar Tree. I think it's like $1.25. But I found it, and I put some of that fingernail polish remover in it, and it thinned it out. And it does look good, but I need to redo them. Oh, damn. It's going. I really need to get some food. I need to... Y'all ever get so stressed you can't even think about food? That's what it is. It's like, I'm glad I got my school set up. I'm glad that I applied for food stamps. I'm glad that I've handled all this stuff. But I just, your own edge and your anxiety is so much worse when you don't know about the unknown, when you can't foresee what might happen. It makes a situation worse. It makes your anxiety go through the roof when you can't predict how an outcome to a situation might go, which way it might go. And if you're already homeless and you're already dealing with financial insecurities, that just makes that even worse. It just puts you even more on edge. And then let's say you ain't been able to shower. Oh, God. Then you're even more on edge. And then let's say you ain't had a meal for a week. You're even more on edge. It just like ups the stake every single time that those little things, up the stake every little time. It's why it upsets me when I see homeless people out here, because I know what they're going through. I get it. And then to have your own government do that to you. It's evil. It's evil. Homelessness has reached an all-time high. We have more homeless people on our streets right now than ever. They just released those numbers. That was one of them Republican secrets coming to light, or Democratic secrets coming to light. Shit they tried to hide for 4 years and act like it wasn't a big problem. I guess it ain't bad. Thank you so much, Michael. Your dog can't tell your secrets. I can't believe I witnessed that woman quitting her job, y'all. I kind of feel really bad for her. I listen. I saw her managers. I can only imagine what she has to deal with every day. They were out there on the sidewalk talking to each other after she walked out, and they were both doing this shit. I said, Lord, y'all are supposed to be managers. At no point in time should you ever be acting like that in front of that restaurant. I don't care what happened. There's places for everything. And that was more behavior for a house party. Not in the position of a McDonald's damn manager. But what do I know? This is probably why I don't have a job. Because I wouldn't have been behaving like that. Ah. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Is it 5 o'clock or something? I guess I'm going to a Chinese place. I mean, it's the only damn place to eat in this place. My head hurts so bad. I mean, I've been going all morning. One of my favorite things to do, though, is getting stuff done, so I'm not complaining. It's just that days like today when it's just like go, 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 you don't really have time to, like, focus on your eating or anything like that, and then you start getting a headache, and you're like, damn, I need to eat. I swear, if I lose my truck, I'm gone. I never thought about it that way. Why am I fighting for something that's keeping me here stuck in this situation? You know? I need to just get comfortable damn being on foot and in a house, apparently. In another country, I can do that, you know? Just like Jacksonville, you could pretty much walk everywhere if you had a house there. A lot of people commute on bikes, segways, all that kind of stuff. But in other countries, transportation is different too. A lot of people don't have cars in like third world countries. They use scooters, mopeds. You see them on damn makeshift Flintstone mobiles. They don't care. Cow, horse, buggy, whatever. Oh my God, let me tell y'all. I saw a video of... I'm going to call him Eli Goat and Porridge, okay? Little Amish boy done stole his daddy's wagon and horses. I'm not making this shit up. I did make up his name. Eli Goat and Porridge. Stole his daddy's buggy and horses and drove down the road to his buddy's house and got drunk. Well, Eli, on his way home, passed out behind the wheel. I'm sorry. He passed out behind the wheel of a buggy. He was drinking and driving, y'all. And this buggy is going down the road with these horses driving it. Eli's asleep. And I don't know the kid's name. Eli's asleep. And the cops are trying to get these damn horses to stop. The horses run into the cop car, sideswipe it. They're running. One of them's in a car and one of them's running beside this horse and carriage. And he's trying to wake the boy up. And he finally wakes the kid up. And the kid is kind of like in a slumber. And the officer is screaming at him, "Halt your horses! Halt your horses!" And so the kid grabs the reins and he halts the horses. They pull him off the damn wagon. He's 5 sheets to the wind, honey, okay? And he's like, "I'm 21. Well, it was nice to know you. Because the Amish don't play that shit. They probably damn put him in a barn for 2 weeks in the dark with no porridge. He was probably plowing fields from sun up to sundown. You know the Amish don't play that shit. Oh, poor Eli Goat and Porridge, okay? No telling what happened to him. They probably shunned him till he had to damn become a regular civilian. I'm joking. But yeah, I mean, hilarious, first of all. Hilarious. But it had me thinking, you know, it doesn't matter who you are. You're subject to make poor choices in your teenage years, in your young years like that. That's a young boy. He's 21. I know most people would say he's an adult, but that's our youth, you know, that's our young people. He made a poor choice, and I'm sure, you know, his daddy punished him for that in some way. I would like to think that they just stuck him in a barn for a little while, but I don't know. Maybe not for 2 weeks, but like, you know, grounded him for 2 days or something. But yeah, that could have been so much worse. So much worse. Eli Goat and Porridge could have ended up dead. Oh, you want to hear something funny? When the cops showed up, one cop says to the other cop, "Oh, them horses know their way home." Those horses were carrying that boy home. One way or another, those horses knew their way home. That's crazy. Eli probably knew that too, and he was like, "Oh, fuck it, I'll take a nap till we get to the house." There was Bud Light cans in the carriage, okay? So Eli was drinking and driving with the horses, and you absolutely can get a DWI for that. You can get a DWI on a damn horse. You can get a DWI on anything, you know? So, maybe not a bicycle, but like, I don't know. Can you get a DWI on a bike? Maybe not. Shit, that seems more probable than a horse. But you can get a Dewey on a horse, which is crazy. You can get it on anything. The cop said, "Oh, them horses know their way home." I said, "Shit, are they gonna let him just go back to the house?" No, they sure didn't. That is hilarious. Poor Eli Goat and Porridge. Well, I hope he learns from that mistake. I hope that wasn't the beginning of his alcohol addiction. Surely not. Damn these roads, bro. See, you right up on me, and that's why I was over to the left. I got 4 new tires. 3 and a used. Damn potholes in the road, and these assholes won't share the road. Made me hit a pothole. Whole damn front of the truck said, "Boom." This is a tiny ass road anyways. It's a 2-lane road through the middle of town, and it's tiny on the right hand side. Yay, the Chinese place is open. I'm so hungry. I'm ravished. This is why I be eating so fast, because I be waiting to eat. By the time I get food, I just gotta, you know? No, I have been focused on fasting this morning. Well, actually, 2 or 3 days I've been fasting in the mornings. And I guess the reason for that is that it's more of a religious thing at this point that I've noticed, like, specifically the past few days. Sometimes it's important to remember what it feels like to be hungry, to keep yourself grateful, and to give thanks to the Lord, you know. It's good to fast sometimes in His name. So we did a good job. I don't know if I could fast for a whole day, but, you know, I mean, I've done it. I've never fasted intentionally for a whole day, but I've went 4 days without food before, so that was not by choice. That was because of finances. But, like, I would like to try maybe Sunday, fast for the Lord day. You got to stay hydrated. You can have water, but what happened? What happened? What country Amish? We have Amish, like, there's a lot of Amish in Pennsylvania. We even have them in North Carolina somewhere around. I've seen them before. I've seen the buggies and the wagons and the damn head things and the damn men with the suspenders. I've seen them around here. I don't know where, but we do have Amish population here in North Carolina. And Eli Gothenburg. Oh no, goat and porridge. That's what I said. Goat and porridge. Goat and porridge. Eli goat and porridge. I need $1. I gotta use the bathroom too, man. Why I always gotta use the bathroom? Every time. Oh God. Good people. You know, I wish they'd let me join their, what is that, a commune? I don't know. Thank you. Seriously, I would join in a heartbeat. Music. Oh my God, my bladder's about to burst. You know, I was listening to this Bible verse this morning. Well, it wasn't a Bible verse. It was a church sermon. And his preacher was talking about how you're supposed to fear the Lord. And I'm just like, but he's my friend. Why do I want to be scared of him when he's my friend? My hands are crooked. You know? Are we supposed to like be scared, like rawr, scared, fear the Lord? Or are we just supposed to like fear his wrath? My hands got all sticky from that Chinese food. I need to wash my hair so bad. I don't have any shampoo. Bruh, can't make this shit up. I'm gonna go get some though. Don't worry. Thank you so much, Michael. And I promise I didn't get my nails done. I would never spend money on something like that. Sorry. How are you doing today? Yeah, that's gonna be it. No, you're good. Got me a little more today. It's so cheap, I forget sometimes that y'all's prices are phenomenal. I come in and I'll get me a little small plate. It'll be like $5. I'm like, wow. No, you're fine. Thank you. This place is great, y'all. They've been here for forever. Hey. Oh, well, thank you. Have a great day. Oh, that was nice. They held the door open for me. Small things matter. Wasn't there a book? Oh, yeah. Don't sweat the small stuff. Read that. That was like a damn 80s book, wasn't it? Mama gave me that. I don't know. Who was that? Grandma. Somebody gave me that book. Don't sweat the small stuff. As you can see, I read it, but it didn't stick, okay? I'm going to blame that on dyslexia. Oh, Chicken Soup for the Soul. That was my other favorite one. I was reading one of those in the library the other day. Chicken Soup for the Soul. Such a great book. See, that's what we need to bring back. That's what we need to bring back. Stories like that, you know? Oh, I'm out of breath. Probably because I smoke. I hate that damn thing. I was laying there this morning when it was empty and I was just like, so mad that I smoke. I hate it. I did order those patches though, so hopefully they come to my P.O. box, but y'all know how that goes. Y'all know how that goes. Pentecostal. I might have been to a Pentecostal church before. I've been to Southern, Lutheran, Southern Baptist, Lutheran, Catholic. Why I always get the messed up fortune cookies? It's messed up. It's half of it missing. It says, something embrace change as a chance for growth. Something embrace change as a chance for growth. Something look embrace change as a chance. Well, damn. Oh. Well, I didn't know that was even you. First of all, it's very hard for me to keep up with names already because I can barely know my own. But when you guys have like screen names and stuff, I don't know who y'all are, especially like if you do send me money or something. I don't know that that's you because the screen name is different than the name that's listed elsewhere. Do you see what I'm saying? So it gets confusing. People be like, why is it so hot? I need somebody to pull on my sleeve. Can you pull my sleeve? Mama used to do that. She'd reach over the passenger seat. She'd be like, pull my sleeve. She'd be driving. I'd be like, yes, ma'am. Oh, whoa, no. I'll just get food. Where did... Shit. Yo. Where did I put my card? Don't freak out. It's fine. Just don't panic. Yo, would I not have shoved it back in my jacket? Baby Jesus. I'm glad I noticed before I got down the damn road. Y'all, my card is fucking gone. That's the first for everything, right? Let me walk in here and ask her if I accidentally set my card on the damn... Y'all, I could have swore I shoved it in my pocket and now it's gone. Ugh. That's lovely. Well, if I done lost that, I'm really fucked. Like, beyond fucked. Did I happen to leave my card in here? No. No. Okay. No, you're fine. I laid it down. I just wanted to double check. It was in my damn coat pocket. I threw the coat in the back and the damn card must have flew out. That's why I said at the last minute, I was like, no, 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 shit. Unless it's in the car door. Oh, it's in the damn door, y'all. Jesus fucking Christ. Please forgive me, Lord. It was in the door the whole time. It was in the door. I must have got in and set it right there. If I don't eat something, I'm gonna pass out. Damn. I got damn juice. So we ain't had sesame chicken in a while because the last 3 times we've been in there, there was no sesame. Sesame. I'm literally shaking so bad. I'm bite Hawaiian chicken. It was like $5.70. I don't never lose that card. I'm usually pretty responsible. Unless I'm drunk. Now, if I'm drunk... I'm so glad you have pockets. And be like... Hey, can you put all this in your pocket for me? Oh, and don't forget the battery pack for my vape. Can you put that in your back pocket? Ah. Maybe that's why I'm single. Because I expect my boyfriend to be my purse. No, it's kind of cute. I remember going out when I was young. And I would always get my boyfriend to keep my ID in his purse so that when we went to different bars, he could just show them both of them. Back when I could trust people. I need shampoo. Bad. I haven't been to a Dollar Tree or anything in weeks. It feels like weeks. We went and bought 2 yogurts and an avocado like a week ago, remember? I try to avoid that place. Walmart used to be fairly affordable. Not anymore. Oh, God. Y'all see that short I posted with that housing official that stole $600,000? It was 5 different government employees that stole over $500,000 from the housing department of the city. You know, it's subsidized housing. They give out vouchers for single moms, women who are, you know, there's so many different scenarios when it comes to people receiving housing. One thing's for sure, you got to have youngins to even qualify. Understandable. I'm gonna save that. But they were the housing authority. And you know, something that was striking to me was how big they all were. Y'all ain't never missed a meal in your life, and you over here stealing taxpayer money so that you can get fatter? How disrespectful to yourself and society. But you know, their job was to make sure that these funds were being spent properly. And it is Fulton, Georgia, or no, that was Houston. But it reminds me of that Tiffany Hadley, the one that stole all that money in Georgia. Same scenario. You got a person in a position of power that is stealing taxpayers' money. You know, I know these things have happened, but they ain't happened on the scale that they're currently happening. Tell me that they have. The corruption, the people that are, you know, we're talking about mayors, city officials. I'm talking about like Fani Willis, you know, committing treason, screwing the state's witness. These things have gotten out of hand. You know, corruption has always been an issue, but the blatant stealing of taxpayer money is my concern. That's what I'm talking about. Fani Willis stole money. Sure did. So did Tiffany. So did all them people down in damn Houston. And I just feel like the problem is, does anybody else feel like those issues are getting worse? Where we are electing officials and they are blatantly stealing. At least back in the day, baby, the Clintons, you know, at least when we were talking about like the Clintons and stuff, at least they were just doing insider trading. I mean, we all knew that they was doing it. And I might have the wrong family, but I'm pretty sure I don't. They're crooks. At least back in the day, we knew, yes, there was corrupt politicians and corrupt people like that. But they were getting their money through like almost legal ways of getting their money. What I'm saying now, though, is they're blatantly stealing taxpayer money and using it for themselves. It's a little different than, say, insider trading or like Martha Stewart. Ain't that what she went to jail for? Insider trading? Yes, 3D Destroyer. Yo, he was taking everybody out to eat with him. The tab was $1,200 for one meal. They had king crab, freaking scallops, lobster. Y'all know I love some seafood, honey. But y'all ain't never seen me with a lobster or some scallops or some king crab or anything of value like that. I eat damn $3 tilapia and I still catch hell for that. Imagine that. Goes to show, no matter what you do, you always going to have damn people saying something. That's how I hear them in my head. So, I don't know. I just feel like there's a level of corruption that we're seeing when it comes to these people in positions of power blatantly stealing taxpayer money. I don't remember anything like this from... we know it happens, but I don't remember it from my childhood in this magnitude. Every time I turn around, there's another elected official stealing money. It's no coincidence. I mean, you know. Yeah, it's no coincidence. I don't believe in those. So, yeah, something's going on. It's almost like people are going into this profession with the intent. I could be crazy. But it's almost like people are evil people, bad people, scam artists, are going into certain professions just to have access and power. I don't know. Or do they finish their degree when they say, oh, I want to go work for the housing community. I want to help I want to help the communities that are disproportionately disadvantaged because of their, circumstances, because of the way they, just life. I want to help people that are disproportionately disadvantaged. There we go. And so you go to work for the housing community. At what point do you go bad? Because you went bad. All of them did that work in Houston. And Tiffany. Down in Georgia. And Fanny. I got all kinds of shit in my teeth. At what point did you go bad? I mean, you would think that people would go into jobs like social work, any kind of city position. You would think that they were going for the right reasons. Unfortunately. I've seen a lot of cases lately with taxpayer money being spent by governors and mayors, and meanwhile the city's burning. Okay, it's not like anything's good. Cities are burning to the ground. Y'all know what I want to do? I want to fly. At the very least, jump. I was thinking about that. That's a long-term goal. I'm going to do it in the next 5 years. I want to complete my first jump in the next 5 years, and I know exactly where I can do it. And hell, if I got enough followers on my channel, I could probably get a good deal. I could, you know what I mean? Get a brand deal through them. I do. I want to jump at the very least, but I would love to fly one day. I don't even know how somebody gets into that. I guess you can go to pilot school. Probably have to pay for pilot. That shit's probably expensive, bruh. Aviation? Lord have mercy. There's no telling how much that would cost. I do want to fly, but I also want to jump out of a plane. Yeah, definitely a 5-year goal. And, I mean, I guess I could fly. That's a lot of schooling, though. A lot of schooling. You probably do a few years of schooling before you even touch a plane, right? I would assume. I mean, that would be smart, but, we are talking about universities here, so there's no telling. First day of school, they're like, you got your jacket? Brought your goggles? You ready to go? You're in the cockpit. They're like, you ever done this before? I don't know. And I think that don't they have private schools for that too? Like, not like universities, but you can I think that you can get instructors, like an instructor, through other people, other means. Maybe not a university. Oh, I got something in my tooth. It's aggravating me. I saw his grandma land a plane. Her husband had been a pilot for, well, he wasn't a pilot. He was a private pilot. He flew for himself. He flew for his family. They'd go on long little trips together, short little trips together, a state or two away, And they were flying, and he either had a heart attack and died, or he had a medical emergency and he just died, honey. They're up in the air in this double-seater little plane, little private plane, It's got the long little back end and then like 2 seats up front. And she radios in, or she talks to air traffic control, and she's like, yo, she's like, my husband had just passed out. I ain't never flown before. She's like, I gotta land this son of a bitch, and y'all gonna have to tell me. And she's like 80 years old, bro. And he was like 90. And I'm like, what are they doing in the air? Somebody get them down. At least he died doing what he loved. There's worse ways to go, honey. But hell, what a situation to put your wife in. You couldn't wait to die until we got back to the ground. Like, he was trying to take her with him. He said, bitch, if I'm going, you going too. I'm sorry. I get so... He said, Lord, you're getting a 2-for-1 today. Oh, Lord. Yeah. She landed. Lord. Nose down on the ground, she hit, they got her to release her wheels. They told her how to drop the wheels. They told her how to, I guess, which altitude to stay at until she could drop even more, and like they were guiding her through it. I've never flown a plane, so I don't know, but I can assume that there's something that, ain't there like an issue with air pressure? Ain't that a concern? Like, ain't you got to do things a specific way so shit don't just combust? Or am I tripping? I'm stupid. I know. I know. But this is a valid question, because when you think about like a submarine, that is an issue on those, right? Listen, this is why we're in school now, okay? Listen, you want to hear something? This is a genuine question, because my dumb questions I just asked are genuine, because I watched a hot air balloon today where a man goes on a hot air balloon ride, and then halfway through the ride, when they're thousands of feet in the air, he takes off a jacket, revealing that he had a parachute on under the jacket, and he's trying to jump off of this hot air balloon ride, and the guy is holding on to him, the guy that drives the hot air balloon. He says, if you jump, you'll kill us all. So fun fact, let's learn something today. Let's say that 4 people are on a hot air balloon. If one of those people fall off of that hot air balloon, for some reason, all the other people will die too. Now, does that have something to do with weight distribution? Or does that, I don't know. But that guy said if that guy would have jumped off of that hot air balloon, it would have killed everybody on that hot air balloon. So, I don't know if that has something to do with weight distribution and like the fire going up in the balloon, and then you lose weight. Do you lose like some kind of pressure and then the motherfucker just falls to the ground? We don't know. But I do know that is an interesting video. That was crazy. Dude is first of all, he looks absolutely disheveled. You do not need to be jumping right now. We're not even 1,000 feet in the air. You're going to just jump to your damn death, you dummy. And I don't know what the altitude needs to be, but I know what I know. You know what I mean? And he's trying to jump out of this hot air balloon, and there's this lady. They all have accents, so it appears that this might have been in another country, because they're all of their accents were different. Okay, I'm honing in. I'm like, okay, is this the UK, or and they all have different accents. So I don't know where they were, but somewhere probably with a plethora of different people from different parts of the world. They're in a hot air balloon. It's 4 of them. It appears to be 3 men and a woman. And the guy gets on the hot air balloon. They get hundreds of feet, if not thousands of feet in the air. And he takes off his jacket, and he's got this damn jumper's vest on, looking like D.B. Cooper in 2025. And he's trying to go over the edge of the hot air balloon, and the guy grabs him by the suspenders of the parachute, and he's like, no, I'm not letting go. And they're having this, not a big tug of war, but it's enough to scare somebody if you were a passenger. And then you find out that if he goes over, you're all gonna die. Y'all, when I tell y'all that if I was ever in that situation, I'm putting that son of a bitch in a headlock. You better get on board. All right, I got 2 arms. I can get you and him. You better get on board, or you gonna be next when we talking about my life. You know what I mean? That shit was wild. So, I don't know. I don't know if the hot air balloon, if you can die from somebody jumping off of that, and weight distribution. Are the planes the same? Probably, Lainey. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, interesting. Okay, that makes sense. So it changes the angle of the basket, and it could shoot fire into the balloon and catch the fabric on. That makes perfect sense, because he would be moving the basket trying to go over the side. I was thinking that maybe it had something to do with weight distribution and how much fire was going up, and then if they drop him, that it could, I don't know, the balloon could malfunction and then hit the ground. But regardless, he looked crazy. His hair was disheveled. He looked pale. And he's like, oh, I've jumped before. And the guy is like, I don't give a crap. They had him on the news. I couldn't stitch it. Yeah, and that's one of those things where it's just like, everybody's like, why are you posting this? I'm posting it so people know that they could die on a hot air balloon. I'm trying to help you with information. Just know your shit before you get up there. You know what I mean? It helps you better prepare for a situation. I would have never thought of that. I would have been like, oh, I'm safe. No, I'm lying. You would have never got me up in that damn that hot air balloon to start with. Yeah, the pilot. Kudos to him. Kudos to him, because he could have just let the kid go over the edge and just... Kudos to him for having some backbone and grabbing the guy. He physically held on to that boy. Yeah, kudos to him. You know, I'm going to put my headphones in and see if this will help. And I'm going to leave the music off. I might fuck up all my... It's okay. You know, I got a loud mouth, so you might need to cut volume down. Yo, I look a hot mess. What is this? High waters. High waters. First of all, when I get up in the morning, I don't feel like digging through my damn suitcase back there, you know? And I be pulling my shoulder trying to maneuver because I'm too lazy to get out in the damn morning air. I have got to maybe, at the very least, draw me up pull everything out, get all my measurements, and draw me up a blueprint to build into my truck. Now, I actually have some wood. I have some wood. So, you know, I could build something in there. I feel like if I could just draw a blueprint and measure everything out, thank you, sir. Measure everything out, that it would like put me in the mood to like think about it. I mean, I'm talking like a year from now. I hope my headphones are working. Maybe like a year from now, I could like start on it. But if I can draw up a blueprint and measure everything out, it's just something to visualize, you know, kind of like manifestation, positive thinking, forward thinking. Oh, wow. Oh, I thought that was a remote control little dump truck. Such a little kid. I don't want to be rude to people. Can y'all hear that music? Probably. Jesus, they play it everywhere, and I swear they turn it up when they see me coming in the door. Joking. Sorry. I need coffee. Probably should go to the Dollar Tree for that, but shampoo, that's hair dye. Look, I want to show y'all something before we go to the Dollar Tree. I want to show y'all a price difference. Look at these hair bows. Look at this. $6, $4, $5. You can get the same clips at the Dollar Tree for $1. Even these. I already know what shampoo I want. I just don't know where it's at. My lips are so chapped from this weather. There it is. Hask. I'm not getting the shampoo because I never use it. It's $5.30. I'm wondering if I need some tampons for next week. I don't know. I think I have a half a box. Clearance. I also need toothpaste when I go to the Dollar Tree. It's crazy. Look, $7. They sell the same one at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. The Dollar Tree is right next door, so let's see. think I need any of that. What else did I say I need? I said I needed shampoo, and they got that at the Dollar Tree. We'll get that too. So please, oh God, I hope I don't forget. I'm gonna go check out down here. That's all I'm getting. Yeah, and I'm grateful I got the truck because if I didn't have it, I'd be walking down the street right now. It's because they're chapped. One of my favorite flowers. I actually love those colors. I'm not a pink girly. I'm more of a neutral girly. 'Tis the season for perennials.
No. I think it's something in some of them that, because my dog was certain type I get, they get sick every time. The original, have a good one to you too. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. You want to send the bags?
No, you're good.
564.
Awesome. No. Thank you. You have a great one.
Good one.
All right. That worked out nice. Am I breathing hard? Probably. Well, I want to quit smoking. Well, at least you can hear me breathing heavy now. So when I do quit, you'll be like, oh, God, Brooke, you're not huffing and puffing anymore. You're like, I know, I quit smoking. Lord, I'm just like people everywhere. Can't think. Shampoo, shampoo. Shampoo. Can't see. Sun. Car's not falling apart. Damn, I've got my damn car thing switched over. You might not hear me for like a block because we're going to the Dollar Tree. Well, I got shampoo so I can wash my nasty hair because God knows it's getting so. I might need to like cut it because it's getting so unmanageable. Like I'm in this middle place where I need like to be patient. Sometimes it be so hard. It acts better when I'm in Florida. That's another crazy thing. Like, is the water better or what? Obviously, my hair looks better. I guess they need to put a little sign on the bottom of the stop sign that says, were you here first? It's your time to go. You know what I mean? We'll get there. Just give it time. How much you want to bet? It's getting that bad. Damn, there ain't no parking in this piece. Oh shit, it's snow. Is that handicap or no? Jeez Louise. Damn, this place is bumping, y'all. Has everybody got the same idea as me today? First, it was the Social Security office. I need chapstick. My lips are gonna bleed. Water. I don't even want to go in here. God. I already know this place is gonna be damn bumping. I ain't never seen a parking lot like this. Mm-mm. Y'all, I think I'm gonna wait to go in here because y'all don't understand. There's like 80 people up in this damn place. I can come in the morning and nobody will be here. It's gonna take me an hour to damn check out. I ain't never seen this place this busy. What time is it? Mm-hmm. I'm concerned I don't know I know what I need. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's only this few weeks more than when I was in Florida in gas. There at the end, right before I came back, things had gotten better as far as gas. I wasn't spending like $30 a day in gas anymore. I'd actually found like a landing spot and I actually had like resources within a short distance away. And so, because I'm in this area, this is why it's so bad as far as gas. Living here, you'll absolutely spend 300 to 500 a week on gas. Ooh, yeah, definitely. 2 years. 2 years. Yeah, I have thought about a camper shell though, because let's just knock this out. Let's just knock it out. I'm having extreme anxiety because of how busy these places are. I hate people. And it's not that I hate people. I hate disrespectful people. I hate disrespectful people. And when you get a bunch of people together on a Friday at 2 o'clock, at 1 o'clock, when everybody's getting off work. Yeah, it's definitely anxiety. I don't want to go in here. I'm here though, and I don't want to have to wake up in the morning. Damn it! I went down the wrong pipe. I say I don't want to have to wake up in the morning. I'll be up at 5 o'clock, not by choice. It just happens naturally. All right, y'all look. The whole parking lot's full. Bumping. Dollar General, Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree. Hey, look at this. Come and fly with us. Text $58046. Oh, sorry. Yep. I have applied to a Dollar Tree. Multiple. Probably a dozen of them. Never heard anything back. But I'm definitely going to text that number and see if I can't set something up for Florida. They make almost $20 an hour down there. You know what I mean? Here, I can't work for a Dollar Tree here. Here, you only make $7 an hour, and after tax, you only see $5.50. You know, approximately. But if it was Florida and I was making $15, $16 an hour, it'd be worth it. You get it? I can afford to do that. Sometimes you can't afford to take a job. If you ain't making enough to get yourself there in gas, you can't afford that job. All right, what do we need? I've gotten plenty of wipes. Plenty of wipes. I don't need wipes. I do maybe need a razor. And they probably, sorry, excuse me, they probably don't have, y'all, I'm pretty sure they're going to stop making those big razors that I love so much. They're like these, but they're made for women and they're much better than these. And I'm telling you, I can take one of those razors and use it for the entire week and shave every day. And I don't get no razor burn. I use one of that. Remember, we bought this? It ain't worth a damn. It ain't worth a damn. None of them razors are worth a darn. Darn, it's okay. It's okay. They got drug tests here. Just want to pop in here if you ever need to, I don't know, drug test a spouse or something. And I don't think weed, those that don't, I could see like a parent using that for a child, but like a teenager, but they have pregnancy tests and all of that, and they absolutely work. And they also have UTI testing kits. Oh wow, pregnancy test. I didn't even know they had all that. Well, I don't need that. I'm joking. Um, Sleeping medication. Don't tell me they ain't got it. There it is. And since it's $1.25, because I don't want to be without it, I'm gonna go ahead and grab two. Because if I can't sleep and I need it and I have to buy NyQuil, that's gonna be $6 a bottle. So I'm gonna go get two. Save me money in the long run. And I think that's it. I might grab some snacks. I really hope they approve my food stamps. I wish they had some good mascara. They ain't got no good mascara. I ain't never tried none of their mascara. I'm scared. You know what I mean? They do have a good selection of nail polish in here too. You can get all this nail stuff for super cheap. I don't know about the press-ons. You got to be careful with those. Some of them are good and some of them are not. So let's do ginger. One of those for my heartburn. I want it sugar-free. They ain't got my peanuts. Well, I'm gonna grab one of these and one of the mint ones. Trail mix. Where's the trail mix? There it is. They ain't got my trail mix either. I guess I'll take one of these. I don't want to buy too much. I want to save the money that I have now for bills because I have insurance due, so I'm gonna pay that today. But I've got pretzels. I've got chips. I'm hoping that my food stamps will get approved before I have to spend a lot of money on food. I'm just getting the essentials. I do like these things of water too, and I need water. I need a case of water, but I'm just gonna grab one of those for today. Tomorrow, I don't know. Maybe I can fill this up at the park. I'll figure it out later. I'm just not trying to go back in Walmart. I probably should have got a case of water, but I'm hoping that maybe by like Wednesday of next week, that stuff will be approved so I can come here and get what I need. What? Y'all, I saw somebody put this in a glass. They like smeared some on the inside of the glass. They like coated the inside of the glass and then they put a Dr. Pepper in there with some ice. They say it's so good. And you can use this, I think, for recipes. I've never had it before, but you can make like marshmallow Coke floats and stuff with it. They say it's really good. I think that's made for bacon. applesauce. I've got plenty of, I think I got plenty of applesauce. I don't know. I'm gonna grab one. What does that look like? That unsweet. Unsweet. Excuse me. They do have tuna. I've got tuna. I've got oysters. I've got pepperonis. I don't eat none of this. I mean, sometimes I like to, especially good old moon pie. But I just realized how old I sound. A good old moon pie. Corn. Need corn. Corn goes in my noodles and tuna and stuff. I don't see anything else. So I literally got snacks because cooking a meal is expensive. Where's the other trail mix? Is this really the only trail mix they have? I guess so. Shoot. That sucks. I've got beef jerky, so I don't need none of that. I'm just making sure. I think I got everything I need. Yep. Y'all been talking to the fake Laura. That's why I haven't been talking to her. I knew she was fake. Well, I had an assumption. It was when I've already noticed several comments. I was like, wait a second. She would never say that. You know what I mean? But you gotta wait till you can catch it. I mean, hell, tomorrow I might just open the whole darn thing with donations only because I'm sick of the arguing. It's like dealing with the trolls. It's the trolls. It's not y'all arguing, but like, it gets annoying. I always try to put my basket up. You know, you would think that people would look at the fact that people have been going out of their way to set up fake accounts to, mess with y'all. You would think that people would look at the intent there and they would understand why maybe my circumstances have been the way that they've been. I got strangers, you know what I mean? Strangers coming at me sideways. So why is it any surprise when I talk about the intent of people? You know what I mean? How are you? Good. Oh yeah, toothpaste. I got enough to last me. I'm gonna switch over. Sorry, I'm on the phone. I saw you looking at me. That I know it's a bad habit. Thank you. All right. No, ma'am. You have a good one. Every time I put y'all next to a credit card holder, my Apple Pay opens up like it can pay. It can't pay. There ain't no money in there. But yeah, if I got people on the internet that don't even know me coming after me and messing with y'all, then it should be no surprise when I tell y'all the stories about people that I've had to allow into my life over the years. Like, if people that are strangers could treat y'all and me this way, then imagine what somebody who is in your inner circle could do to you, you know? And why is it a shock that people are so evil when look at how people have been trying to bully y'all? You know what I mean? Fake accounts and stuff. Yeah, that was definitely a fake Laura. Laura would never talk like that. It didn't even look like Laura's typing. But, you know, I just was going to let it go and see what happened. I really feel bad for, you know, my bullies. I do, because do you know how unhappy you have to be with yourself to come after somebody that's trying to help you? That, I mean, that makes you borderline mentally challenged, you know? It's like Trump derangement syndrome when they hate him so much, even though he's good for you. You hate him so much. It's the same thing. You just don't like me because I speak truth. Because you can't handle it. You get offended. I feel bad for my bullies because they're going to have a hard life behaving that way and treating other people that way. Treating people that way and being immature and, you know, making fake accounts and stalking people and all of that, that's not going to lead you anywhere productive. It's just going to make you hate yourself even more because you're obsessed with me, you know? And I hope that you're not comparing yourself to me, but this is exactly why people like that get obsessed with people like me, because they absolutely are comparing themselves to me. And it's sad. There's a psychology that comes behind bullying. And I know that I said I was going to do a video because I talked to someone, a psychologist, about this. And I know I said I was going to do a video, but I haven't had a chance to get around to it. Yo, I'm about to suffocate. Again. Are you fucking for real right now, Jesus? How is it fucking 50 degrees and I'm hot? It's this damn shirt. It worked. This outfit is double. It's 2 shirts in one, and it's actually 3 in the front for a support bra. Ooh, this shit is warm, honey. Whatever they made this out of, it was worth the money because it'll keep you warm. Yeah, you should never compare yourself to other people. It's not a fair comparison. They haven't lived your life. They haven't been through what you've been through. They've never even been in your shoes. But something that I've noticed is a lot of people compare themselves in society, and then they don't feel adequate, and then they turn bitter, and then they start with the petty mind games and the online bullying and the sideways comments and the, you know, it's sad. And they knew that Laura was kind of a wink link, for lack of a better explanation, like word. You know, they knew that, I don't know. That's why they're fucking with her, is because they think she's a wink link. Wink link. They know that it affected her, and so they're going to keep doing it until, you know, she stops paying them attention, and I can't do anything about it, and that's how it works. You know? I can't even find these people to report them. I can't even, you know, I can type in Laura, but I'll never be able to find her. YouTube does that intentionally, in my opinion. They're not protecting their creators when they allow that too. But I can't do anything about it. The best thing to do is to ignore those people. Don't even speak to them. You know, if somebody says something on there, you don't have to respond. You know, if somebody says, you know, something that's not true, and they do a lot, just ignore it. I don't give a fuck. If I don't give a fuck, please don't give a fuck. You know, like about that, about the chat. I can't do nothing. I can cut it off, but that's not really helping anybody. They're going to try to steal anybody's name and try to screw with you guys to screw with me so that I don't have supporters. And a lot of people have fallen for it. And I can't help it. And I can't change it. What do y'all want me to do? Y'all think that's bad? What if I told you that the cops called me this morning and told me that I was followed to court yesterday and that there's video of me online and they know who one of my stalkers are now? What if I told y'all that this is bigger than you could ever fucking imagine? What if I told you that? And I ain't even supposed to tell you that. I'm dealing with a lot that I don't talk about because I can't. Because there's an investigation going on for the 5th time. Y'all think that's bad that they stole your picture and your screen name? You ain't seen nothing. You have seen nothing. And they're doing it to fuck up my channel. And they've succeeded. You know, I've lost a lot of good followers. Kevin, I ain't even seen him in over a week. And people fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. And I got people stalking me all over the damn city. And I'm gonna walk around with a smile on my face. Because the fact is those pussies were in the same parking lot as me, but they were too scared to roll up and say anything to my motherfucking face. Ain't that sad? That's why they hate me. That's why they hate me. Because they know it. They know it. They know it, honey. So I'm at the library. I need to check my email because this is how it goes now. With 6 emails and so much going on. I also need to check my other email for my job response. Lord. Yeah, they're past strange. They're obsessive and stuck in their self-loathing. It just annoys me when kind of like I tell y'all that something's going to happen and then it happens and then everybody's kind of mad at me. It's like, y'all think that's bad. At least y'all can like go to sleep and not have to worry about cars pulling up, trying to wake you up and beating on the side of your car to disrupt your sleep. You know? Like at least you don't have to worry about being gang stalked literally. Okay? Like here's the school. Fax or mail. What do y'all need? What do you need? You're not even telling me what you need. We need additional documentation as part of your residency request. Your documents, blah, 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 blah. We're not, these new documents need to be received. Uploading what documents? It doesn't say what fucking documents. This is what I'm talking about. Let me get this straight. You send me an email saying that you need more documents. You even have a portal for me to go to drop these documents. But you don't say what documents you need. Not one, I swear to fucking God. I swear to God. I've read it 3 times. I might not be a good speller, but I'm actually a really good reader. When it comes to, you know. What documents? And you click on the portal and it doesn't take you to the document page. So what, is there a glitch in the system? Is there a phone number? No phone number. No instructions. I've got until the end of the month, so it's fine. And I've already sent everything. So I don't know what they need, but I guess I'll have to call Monday and figure out what they're wanting. I hope they don't do the same shit that they did last time. Last year, when I went to sign up for my classes, freaking, they told me that I was registered as an out-of-state student, which was interesting because when I was in Florida, I went and looked at universities in Florida in 2022 and 23. However, I did not go to school in Florida, nor did I ever change my residency. So when I moved back to, well, when I came back to North Carolina, because I never officially moved there. I say move, and people think that I'm like, move. No, I'm a van lifer. I have to exist somewhere. And it is freezing here. I can't afford to be here. It is snowing. So I came back to North Carolina. I never officially moved. I never changed my registration. I never changed my address. I never got a Florida driver's license. I never went through any of that process. And actually, Florida State had me registered as an out-of-state student. I come back to North Carolina, never go to school there. Never go to school. They denied my residency. I wasn't going to take out a $60,000 loan. Come back to North Carolina, take some classes online, go to do my residency. And they call me and no. They deny it. I'm like, what the fuck? I've been a resident for 35 years. What is going on? So I call over there. Well, I send an email. I'm like, hey, I need y'all to get this fixed. And she's like, yeah, we have you registered as Florida. She's like, so I'll need you to send me this, and this to fix this situation. So, yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. It's saying additional documents, so I don't know. They done fucked something up in the system. I've never had this problem until I went to Florida and I had interest in other schools. Oh, Lord. See? See, and that's another fake one. So, not just one fake account, but 2 fake accounts. I had to go read some of the other messages to figure out if it was her. It's just ridiculous, y'all. People are pathetic. I don't know what else to say. But if you think that's bad, that gives you a little insight into what I've been dealing with my whole life. And it's been situations where I've kept my mouth shut. Part of the reason that I'm so open about things now is because of people like this. I mean, you know, like I said, I got a list, a complete list of 60-something names. And I'm telling you, I'm just waiting for the day. Because there's a record of everything at this point. So I'm going to be justified. I saw this video of this kid about to get in a school fight one time. And this little punk is like messing with them. And this kid drops his book bag. And he goes into this martial arts position. And his fucking fingers are bent back like this. And he's shaking, ready to take this motherfucker on. Y'all, that kid didn't want no smoke. None. I mean, that boy's hand, I said, oh my God. I said, ooh, who done give Cody damn martial arts lessons? Cody over here, a black belt, about to give you 2 black eyes. Y'all ever seen that video? That shit is crazy. Let me see if I can find it. It's on YouTube. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I'm telling you, y'all don't know. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. And I think they were high school. I know it'll come up again one day. When I find it, I'll post it. I said, this kid's about to get his damn... He might not make it out alive. When I saw that boy go into that position, I said, am I about to witness a murder? Because he's about to kill this boy. And it was 2 high schoolers. And one of them clearly had martial arts training. I mean, he dropped down into this crouching tiger, hidden dragon, and had the snake arms out. I gotta find it. I mean, it's actually it's something you can learn from, because you can't judge a book by their cover. And that video was a prime example of that. This kid is antagonizing him. It looks like they had words. They're standing outside of a high school. There's lots of people around. It looks like the video is maybe shot in like the late 90s, early 2000s. It looks to be an older video. And Yeah, he lifts his pants legs. Yes, girl, he does. I said, oh, baby. I said, this kid, yes, it's in a parking lot, Salvador. It looks like outside of a high school or something. They might be 20. To me, they look like teenagers, maybe 18, 19. But he hikes them pants legs up and he dips that ass down and he brings them arms out. I said, oh, Lord, I'm about to witness a murder. I'm about to witness a murder. That kid didn't want no smoke after that. His whole demeanor changed. He actually started backing up. Yeah, that shit's wild. I don't know where it's at, but yeah, it is. And you know, what was so amazing about the video is you could tell the guy that had the martial arts training was doing his best to defer from getting in a fight with this guy. It was very clear to me that he was trying to stay in control, and that's actually what they teach you in martial arts. That's why martial arts are, you know, it's a multi-layered onion. It teaches control of emotions. It teaches morals, values, principle. Martial arts, I wish that I would have invested myself more. I did a lot of martial arts growing up in the summers and stuff, and I wish that I would have took to it more. You know, I wish that I would have invested myself more. I really enjoyed it, but I was kind of in and out of foster care and all of that. So the only time that I would go to martial arts or like summer camps and stuff was when I was physically placed with my mother and grandmother. And which was kind of, you know, I've never really explained that before. I guess the best way I can explain it is the first time I was taken was like 6. I might have been younger. I don't remember. The state would come in, take custody of me, place me in a foster home. It wouldn't work out. They'd give me back to my family. That'd work out for 6 months. Then the state would come in, take me again, place me in a different home. That'd work out for 3 months. And they'd take custody of me, place me back with my parents. My entire childhood was like that. That was my childhood. So when I talk about my family, but also growing up in foster care, this is how this is possible. 2 things can be true at the same time. And I understand that I'm not good at clarifying things, but this is why I'm doing this now. Yeah. I wish that I would have been with my family more so I could have did taekwondo and stuff like that more, which they didn't really have the money. But my grandmother got us into some 4-H program, and that's how we were able to do karate. You know what I mean? Yes, 3D, the Destroyer. That's exactly right. And that's why I could see him. It appears in the video that the one guy, the aggressor, the other guy is the aggressor. And it looks like the one kid is trying to walk away from the scenario. And then at some point, he drops his book bag, or he might have not had book bag. He might have just turned around and pulled up his pants. But I thought maybe he had a book bag. And he hits that pose. And everybody's just like... Everybody's like, oh, wow, we thought we was going to see a little damn teenage street fight. No, this dude rolled up to damn Liam Nelson and damn Taken. And ain't that who that was? I have a particular set of skills. I don't know if that's who that was, but y'all know who I mean. Yeah. He said, so he did have a book bag. Yeah, he finally dropped that bag. That video is, you should show that to children. Every child should see that. And you should be like, look here, son. You can't judge a book by its cover. No. You can start with, who do you think's going to win this fight? Because the aggressor is being the aggressor. So you would automatically assume that the aggressor is probably going to win the fight. Until that kid drops his book bag. And his arms turn into damn snakes. I said, what the hell? His fingers are bent back and shit. You're like, how is that even? I can't even do that. I have to physically make myself do that. That shit said, I said, oh, Lord. Yup. There's nothing going on. I guess that's a good thing. They'll hold it all close to the vest till Monday, and then they'll spill it all out on me on Monday morning, and then I can't keep up with everything. I guess I need to, like, I was thinking. I was like, I wonder if I could put a TV in here. I got 2 TVs in storage. If we could figure out how to mount one of those TVs in here, I could showcase stuff on it. You know what I mean? Go ahead and have preset stuff on it. I downloaded an app that is supposed to be used so that I can show videos and talk to you guys and do commentary with you guys and discuss stuff. I downloaded it. It said it was free on Google. I get into the app and they want like $50. So I had to delete it. So I thought that I'd made progress. But unfortunately, we have not made progress. And I wouldn't have paid $50 for that damn app anyways. Y'all know me. I ain't, Yeah, I know he said. Something like that. I said, oh God. Yo, I've seen some crazy fights in my life. Mainly on the internet. I was usually doing the fighting. So, mainly on the internet when it comes to like watching other people fight. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've seen too many like fights out in public, honestly. I've seen more shootings than anything. I've seen some DV arguments. I saw that one girl. Remember last year when that girl tried to run her boyfriend over in the damn car? I was asleep. I hear people arguing. I shoot up out the bed. I'm looking through the windows. There's some girl in the parking lot chasing a man, hopping speed bumps. I said, Lord, she's going to kill him. I started recording because I was nervous. Like, seriously, am I the witness to a crime right now? Like, I mean, it was bad. And I never posted it. She didn't kill him. Thank God. But I have seen some crazy stuff. That was crazy. Yeah, I've been in both, especially in prison. I would say it wasn't like the worst fight of my life, but it was the longest fight of my life. I'll listen, I'm going to give that girl 10 out of 10 when it comes to fighting capabilities. Even though the bitch bit me. Well, actually, she going to lose a point for that, so 9. We don't fight, we don't bite and pull hairs in fights, okay? I just want to tell y'all, if y'all going to fight, don't be out here spitting and biting and pulling hair. We don't behave that way. So I'm in prison. I got in an argument with this girl. I don't remember why. The way that prison is set up is they have you in a pod and there's all these bunk beds, okay? And they'll have like 30 or 40 girls in that one pod. Well, in that building, they'll have 5 or 6 pods, okay? So there's a lot of girls in there. Hundreds of people. So I'm in my pod and there's probably 36 to 40 bunk beds, okay? And me and this girl, I don't remember what the fight was over. And all I remember is I said, bitch, we can go to the red door right now. So the way that it's set up is there's a red door, an exit, a fire exit at the back of the pod. And that's where all the inmates go if they want to fight, because none of the officers can see in that direction. So unless the inmates get out of hand and start cheering people on, the officers don't even know that you're back there fighting. So we go back to the red door. We start fighting. We are rolling all over everybody's bed fighting, okay? At some point, we quit fighting for about 10 seconds. We take an intermission. We go back to fighting. Take another intermission. I'm not kidding y'all. This fight was probably about 15 minutes long. 10 to 15 minutes. Do y'all know how long that is to be fighting someone? That's a long fight. And I bet you we touched every surface of that room, every bed of that room on the bottom bunk. There was blood everywhere. I'm bleeding through my shirt, down my arm where this bitch done bit me. I go to class because it's school time. And I'm headed up the hill in Raleigh Maximum Security Women's Prison. And I hear my name over the intercom. They're like, Clark, get to the sergeant's office. So-and-so, get to the sergeant's office. And I'm like, oh my God. I get down there and that little girl that I'd gotten a fight with is sitting in that chair with a black eye. Oh, I am bleeding through my school uniform. Blood is literally trailing down my arm from where this bitch took a chunk of my shoulder out, okay? She bit me. And the sergeant says, Clark, have you been fighting? I said, no. Why would you think that? Y'all, they locked us up so quick. They threw handcuffs on me, threw handcuffs on her. They drug us up to the hole. And I had to get shots because she bit me. I don't remember what shot. Maybe a tetanus shot. I don't know. It was something for a bite. They made me get a shot. That was the longest fight of my life. I mean, we were fighting tooth and nail. And like, we were both like, we're like, hair everywhere, sweat rolling, black eyes, blood. I just love that she's like, that bitch went snitched. After she said, I'll meet you at the red door and I won't tell nobody. But because she got her ass handed to her, even though I'm the one bleeding, she got black eyes, so, you know, she went and snitched. She said, yeah, she attacked me. This ain't nothing new. This is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. This is nothing new. That bitch wanted to fight me. And she's like, and here's the thing. When these things go down, there's other inmates involved. And there was about 10 other inmates there. And we had all agreed whoever got their ass whooped was not allowed to go snitch. And I didn't even really consider myself the winner of the fight until the bitch went and snitched. And that's when I knew. I said, oh yeah, I got that ass. She feeling some type of way. She's willing to go sit in single cell for till Christmas just to get me in trouble. I don't know where you are now, girl, but I hope you're doing well, and I love you. That memory, regardless of what we was arguing over, it was so stupid, and I hope you're doing well. Seriously. Seriously. Because it was a petty-ass argument. I think it was over a damn flat iron, if I'm being honest, but it couldn't have been, because she's got, like, type C hair, so it couldn't have been over, well, maybe. I don't remember, y'all. She's a black girl, so sometimes they didn't really use the white girls' flat irons, though. They had, like, combs, like heat combs. So, I don't remember. I don't remember. The reason that we separated a lot of the flat irons from hot combs in prison was because once the hair grease gets on it, it messes up the white girl's hair. So, they kind of had to separate things. But, I don't remember what it was over, but we did. We went straight to single cell. I didn't see the light of day for at least 6 months. That shit was wild. And I'm just like, bitch, you went. As soon as I walked in the office, I was like, looking at that girl. She's sitting in a chair, and there's another chair, and then there's a desk. And I remember being like, you grimy bitch. You wait till I get out this cell. I'm going to come find you on the yard and beat you again. I didn't. At that point, when we got out of single cell, it was squashed. But God, that was a long fight. I mean, we was about to die. I remember going to medical, and they was like, we have to look at your shoulder. And I was like, no, it's fine. I'm like bleeding. I'm like, no, it's fine. They're like, we have to give you a shot. Like, and when she saw that fucking bite mark, she was like, oh my God, you might need stitches. I said, no, it's fine. I remember her taking one of those tongue compressors and lifting up my skin to see how deep the teeth wounds were. Fun. So exciting. Oh, God. I didn't have to get stitches, thank God. Oh, it was 2,500. Biden commutes sentence of 2,500 offenders. How does one report say 35 and then another report says 2,500? That is a huge jump. Non-violent drug offenders convicted on crack cocaine. I am dead. He freed all the crackheads. He freed all the crackheads. Whew, babe. My brain. Yeah, it says crackheads. Yep. I want to die right now. I can't make this shit up, and it is so funny. Free the crackheads. Free the crackheads. Man, listen. Y'all know that I feel like addiction treatment and criminal charges should be separated in some manner, and I think that we'll get there one day. We'll start to handle these cases, and I personally have noticed that they handle these cases differently, because the last time I was on probation, she could have locked me up for failing a drug test, and she did not. And it's not because I was like her favorite, I can assure you of that. It was because she was a good PO, and she separated addiction from criminal activity. I mean, how can I say this? Drug addiction can sometimes make people commit crimes because they're in search of drugs or getting money for drugs. And in my opinion, that's a little different than someone having the intent to simply go rob someone. There's a difference there. You know, certain, and y'all know what I mean. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. There needs to be a separation of some sort, or at the very least, programs to help these people to learn how to live soberly. Placing a focus on granting clemency for crack cocaine related crimes. How specific! Y'all still don't think this was his cocaine in the White House? I know that we all thought it was Hunter's, but now this might give further explanation as to why sometimes Joe can talk and sometimes he can't. Quote, this is from our president on one of his last days in office. Thank God. Today I am commuting the sentences of nearly 2,500 people convicted of non-violent drug offenses who are serving disproportionately long sentences compared to the sentences they would have received today under current law. Now listen, I met a woman in prison who had got caught with a bunch of pills, and they charged her a felony per pill, and they gave her a life sentence. Now, do I agree with that? Absolutely not. Do I feel like she was a victim of her own addiction and stupidity? Absolutely. But back in the day, back during the pill epidemic, they would charge you a felony per pill. So let's say me and you shooting the shit, we go out to the bar, somebody gives us a baggie of damn Xanax, say there's 20 pills in the bag, say we get pulled over, and I don't want to admit they're mine, and let's just say they found them in the floor. You're saying they're not yours, I'm saying they're not mine, and there's 20 pills, 20 Xanax in a plastic baggie. First of all, we're both getting charged. We're both going to become felons. And we both might be looking at life in prison because it's a felony per pill. So if that's 20 felonies for you and 20 felonies for me, that could end up really bad. And back in the early 90s and 80s, they actually implemented this law. And when I was in Raleigh maximum security prison, I met women that were in there for life for Dilaudids and freaking, what was it? Quaaludes. Quaaludes. First of all, when were those even around? Because that was way before my time, honey. When were Quaaludes released? Yes, I met one woman that she'd gotten busted with Quaaludes. Did those things even work? 1965. Jesus freaking Christ. And, you know, they were around to the 80s, I do believe, because Hugh Hefner, that's what he gave the girls that lived at the Playboy Mansion. Hugh gave them Quaaludes. So, yeah. So, I wonder when... Can you still get Quaaludes? Are Quaaludes still on the market? Okay, the 80s. Oh, wow. So Hugh must have been giving them to him way back then. But that ain't right, because Holly said, y'all remember, Holly from the mansion said that Hugh Hefner offered her Quaaludes. Remember? I don't know about that, y'all. About Holly's story now. And she might have been talking about a different pain pill. So, you know, it's kind of crazy to me that Joe Biden is commuting all of these sentences that are related to crack cocaine when his son was a crackhead. It's just kind of... It's so specific, you know. We found cocaine in the White House. We find Hunter, his laptop, hookers, and drugs. And then on one of his last days in office, Biden commutes the sentences for nearly 25 nonviolent drug offenders convicted on crack cocaine related charges. There are no coincidences in life, y'all. None. And I'm not saying these people should be in jail for the rest of their life for a damn gram or 5 grams of cocaine, but, it's just interesting to me. It is. It's interesting. I'm so upset about that app that I wanted to use because I wanted to show the inauguration on Monday. Maybe I can figure out a new one this week. I mean, that might actually be something you have to pay for. Like, of course it is. Of course it is. Hey, Lisa. Janis Joplin, I loved her. That's so sad what happened to her. They make you like Gumby. Ugh. That's how marijuana makes me. I turn into I just want to lay. Crack babies. I know, you want to hear something crazier? Jamaica did a study with Jamaican women who smoked marijuana while they were pregnant, and those, after they gave birth and went to school, those babies where the mother ingested marijuana while she was pregnant, they scored higher test scores than the other children. I said, what? There ain't no fucking way. I said, you've got to be kidding me. And I double checked. This was like 5 years ago I found this study. Double check. Yes, absolutely. And there was actually hold on, let me see if I can find it. My microphone's not working. Jamaican women smoke marijuana while pregnant, test scores, statistics. It's called, holy shit, there's like 4 new, there was one done in 2020, one done in 24, one done in 22. Hold on, no. One done in 2019, one done in 2020. Whoa, this makes me so mad. So this is a new one. Let's see what it says, because it says, is that totality? Oh, Lord, Brooke. This is why I'm in school. Shut up. Reject non-essential cookies. So this is from the Frontiers in Psychology. It looks like totality of the evidence suggests prenatal cannabis exposure does not lead to cognitive impairments. And that's what I read in the Jamaican study over 5 years ago. It would have been 2018, 2019, so about 5-6 years ago, I read a Jamaican study that it had a lot of controversy behind it because they were trying to cover it up. But it got leaked, and it showed that, and I'm not saying you should never smoke drugs, any kind, while you're pregnant. And matter of fact, you need to be very careful when you're pregnant. But in Jamaica, they did a study on a bunch of women. And, I mean, I find it weird. I'm not saying to ever do this. I'm just saying that isn't it interesting that they did a study on Jamaican women who smoked marijuana, and then years later they visited back, and those kids that had been exposed to this in the womb were developmentally ahead than the other group of kids who had no marijuana exposure. This is a study. This is some kind of, I can't tell what it is. It says a systematic review. It looks like Columbia University, psychology department, psychiatry, substance use, and this is also through the Swinburne University. So there's 4 different people from 4 different universities. Well, Columbia, yeah. Anyways, let's talk about the background. Despite limited data demonstrating pronounced negative effects on prenatal cannabis exposure, popular opinion and public policy still reflect the belief that cannabis is phytotoxic. So I'm assuming that phytotoxic, and I hope I'm saying that right, would be when a woman is pregnant and she ingests alcohol, drugs, tobacco, stuff like that. And listen, here's the thing. If you were to put tobacco besides marijuana when you're pregnant, I would think that tobacco would be much worse for your child from what the studies are showing. And once again, I do not condone this. Do not be out here smoking marijuana pregnant. I just want y'all to know the truth. And, oh God, Barbara, it has helped me tremendously, my mental health, when I used to smoke. So, you know, it helps me tremendously. So, this article provides a critical review of results from studies examining the impact of prenatal cannabis exposure on multiple domains of cognitive function in individuals 0 to 22 years of age. A literature search was conducted through the PsycInfo, PubMed, and Google Scholar. Articles were included if they examined the cognitive performance of offspring exposed to the cannabis in the utero. Okay. So the way that they do these studies is they take a while. Okay, they got to have a parent that is actively using cannabis, and then that child has to be birthed, and then they have to come back and do a study on the child and where it's at developmentally. That's how they do these studies. And I should have put my damn... And it looks to be that they're all in agreement, and I'm going to go look at the other ones. Hold on. So in this study, the clinical significance of these findings appears to be limited because the cognitive performance score of cannabis-exposed groups overwhelmingly fell within the normal range when compared against normative data adjusted for the age and education. The current evidence does not suggest that Y'all, I can't even remember the damn word now. Prenatal. Sorry. The current evidence does not suggest that prenatal cannabis exposure alone is associated with clinically significant cognitive functioning impairments. Recently, countries such as GUAY, and Canada have legalized cannabis for recreational purposes. In the U.S., 11 states have legalized adult cannabis use, while 33 states now have medical use of the drug. As a result, the recent developments increased concerns have been raised about cannabis use by pregnant individuals and the impact that it might have on the developing fetus. Indeed, cannabis is the most frequently used illicit substance by reproductive aged women in the U.S. However, reported drug use during pregnancy is uncommon. You think? You think? Wow, why does this say a majority? Even when cannabis is used by pregnant individuals, use of the drug substantially decreases as pregnancy progresses. Nonetheless, there remains a minority of women who consume cannabis throughout pregnancy. It says a minority. That's crazy. I guess that's like a group. That's what they mean. I hope. I want to look at one of those other other studies, because this one is saying that there's no evidence to support that cannabis use prenatal will harm the baby. And you know, for so many years they said that it would. So I just and I'm looking for the Jamaican study because that was interesting, and like I said, there was a lot of controversy behind that, so I'll be lucky to find it. That other study concurs with that last one that we read. Yes, that's what I've heard. 3D, the Destroyer. Ugh. 70% of U.S. females believe that consuming cannabis once or twice a week is like innocent. 70%? I didn't know they was smoking like that. Jesus, I don't know why I used to feel guilty about smoking weed when half the population is out here high. 70%. It just says that they believe that consuming cannabis once a week or twice a week is fine. Not that 70% smoke, but still. It looks like both of these reports, so I've read 3, they agree with the initial report. Let me look for the Jamaican one. That Jamaican report was from like the early 2000s or something. Might have been the late 2000s, like 2008 or something. Yeah, it does. It really does. It doesn't tell me. I don't even know how I got on that. I need to I guess go down, relax for a little while. Today's been crazy. I need to clean up the truck is what I need to do. Oh, I gotta go to the storage. Fuck. I gotta go. I love you guys. I gotta go to the storage facility. I've gotta take pictures of shit. Post some more shit online. Also need to call and pay my insurance. Thank you again to Michael. Call them and pay them. They're a great company. I'm so grateful that I found them. Because I'm late, honey. I'm due on the 7th every month. But we will talk maybe tonight. I don't know. I didn't have any plans, and I'm stuck here until, I don't know, until I get school set up, until I figure out school and money. I gotta figure out like my truck stuff. It's got me so stressed out. I've continuously been one truck payment behind. When I got out of jail, I had to make 2 truck payments because I was technically 3 behind when I got out of jail, and I'm surprised they didn't take it then. But I was about to be 3 behind. So anyways, I made 2 truck payments at once, but I was still 1 truck payment behind because even though I made 2 truck payments, I was 2 behind, and another truck payment was about to come up. So I just went ahead and made the payment. Do you get what I'm saying? Never mind. I mean, they haven't called me or anything, so I guess they ain't worried about it right now. I guess because I've never been in the situation to have a car repoed like that, in that manner, I was worried that they could just come take it if it was 1 month behind, and they can't. But it still doesn't, like, help me sleep good at night when I'm that far behind, like when I'm like a truck payment behind. I guess I've just dealt with it and just not thought about it and just accepted it because I know that there's nothing I can do about it. I'm doing everything that I can do about it. But yeah, it's not been easy. It's not been easy. And this is what I was worried about when I was working at the winery, and the restaurant. It's like, do I stay in a situation where I'm getting sexually assaulted, or do I leave? And no girl should ever have to go through that, nor a man. Nobody should ever have to make that decision to keep their job or to allow, or to be assaulted every day. I don't care if it's a verbal assault. It's enough to trigger my CPTSD and make me lose my mind, and I go to jail, Like, you're putting me in a bad position when I'm in here trying to be your employee. But you're such a pervert that you're willing to walk on the best employee that you have. You'd rather have all these shitty employees that want to suck your cock and steal from you than a good employee that wants to come to work and earn you money and help you save money, who's an honest person and a hard worker. You're so concerned about getting that cock sucked that you're shitting on your business. And I'm sick of companies like that. The perversion is just so far spread. It really is. We got cops out here behaving that way at work. I was in jail, and I had jailers proposition me in the damn Rockingham County Jail, trying to get me to hook up with them. It's disgusting. But anyways, I'm going to my storage unit, and I want to listen to music, and I need to make a phone call. So I'm going to have to jump off of here with y'all. But thank you again to Michael, and I'm sorry, y'all, about the name game. I'm sorry. They're doing it intentionally. And here's the thing. I hadn't heard from Laura in a while. And all of a sudden, there's like 3 different, and there's been like 3 or 4 different fake screen names, with her name. But, they did the same thing to Kevin. And they'll probably do it to all of y'all so that y'all don't support me. So that, and when I look at it, I'm like, God, this is so high schoolish. It's sad that anybody would behave that way, but I just want to know that this is nothing. This is nothing. And I'm sorry that this is happening to you. I'm sorry that my life is affecting your life, but this is why my life looks like this. This is exactly why people like that. So, I love you guys, and we might talk this afternoon. I might do a get ready for bed with me or something. I don't know. But I hope you guys have a good Friday afternoon. And I'm going to go to my storage shed and start getting this thing cleaned out. And thank you again to Michael so much. And y'all be safe out there. Y'all pray for me because God knows I need it. And I'm praying for you guys. Bye, y'all.